live. I'm gonna give it a tick just to make sure we are fully live. For the second I will be Metroid Prime stream tonight except this is for real this time. I actually will beat Metroid Prime tonight. I swear this time. Yeah. Okay, let me get chat up on my computer. I'm gonna have it nice and here in the corners of my face. Alright, so we are back. This is probably going to be a shorter stream. That's kind of my plan. Like an hour. We have plenty of time if it needs to be longer. But my plan is to be fairly short because I do want to work on some videos. Video projects I had in mind. That I want to work on tonight. But that's more of a, okay, I don't need to work on them tonight. It's just being nice to work on. Do I need to? Yes. Anyhow, we only have a handful of artifacts left. We don't have many artifacts left. We are going to get the last couple. And then I think it's just, I don't know if there's a final level. It might just be straight to final boss. If so, then we might be finishing this a lot quicker than I think. This might be a very short stream. But that is another artifact. The next one we need to get is at Fendora's Edge, which is all the way here on the other side of the map. Actually, let me see something. Elevator. Is there any elevators? No, there is no. There is this elevator. What's that lead? Mammal Cavern south. Otherwise, no. Okay. I want to see if there were any elevators that may have led me to an area that would have been useful. There were not. As in, like, I could have popped out, took in kind of a shortcut, hit another totem, and then keep going. Just to save me some time. Unfortunately, no. Oh, is that... Am I not high enough? There we go. Double jump, double jump. Alright, then we go through this door. Ow! Dang. We go on the giant spike thing. Bop. 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 What? Okay. Get out of here. Thank you. Okay. Ow. Okay, here. Okay, well. As I know if I don't take care of these guys, it's gonna be a problem. Nice. Luckily, I found the shortcut last time. We can slide on up. I'm gonna check the map again. I'm also going to we're going to hit the save point over here. Well, nah, it should be fine. We have plenty of health. We're not in a dangerous area. We need to go up? Yes. Would it be quicker to go to the left and up? The quarantine cave? Was that a dead end? It's not a dead end. Just don't go on the elevator. Yeah, let's go to the left. Yeah. missiles back up too. Ah. Get out of here, both of you. Oh, they didn't even drop anything. Dang, that sucks. No goodies. Ah, that's why. Okay, I was smart to go this way. I was pretty sure it's effectively a shortcut, because this just brings you to the boss arena for the area. Yeah, I'm just gonna slip through. Then up here's where we gotta go. I don't think I can. Oh no, I can shortcut this. I should. Thank you. Nice. So we're gonna walk past this, cause that. What does this bring me? Magmore. That's why it's like the yeah. I might use that as a way out. So I should be able to get the town overworld pretty easily from there. I did not mean to hit A. Oopsie daisy. Okay, we're still going the right direction. So it'll probably be quicker if I go through the top purple door. It's a matter of figuring out where that is. I don't know if this is the top purple door, but it's a purple door. Either purple door works. Okay. I do not remember this section. I need to go through the purple door down and to my left. And then, oh, Infindare's Edge. Perfect. Okay, let's take care. Oh, take care of the enemies here. Okay. X-ray. Apparently, this helps you see the artifacts sometimes. I thought it'd be fairly close though. Still. What was the hint? I want to see if I can figure this out with the hint. That would be nice. Options, logbook, artifacts. This is... View it? Seek the unseen entrance at the top. Okay, at the top. Oh, it's part of that little spout that I saw earlier. So I'm glad I didn't really try to get these earlier, because a lot of these, you need the upgrades for them. Like, pretty much all of them. Not all of them. Some of them have... There's a good amount that I could have gotten when I was there. I don't know if I was ever in... I definitely was never in that room with the plasma beam. The one we did at the start of the stream. And now this one. Okay, I don't think I've ever been up here, period. Hey. I don't know. Where do I need to go? Oh, probably just that way. What's the point of that platform? I guess it's a nice little cove. Alright. Oh, this is not an artifact. Powerbomb expansion. Oh, that's nice, but not quite what we were looking for. Just some scans. Face on. Termination point. Jones reported for mining duty. Must check out control tower. Oh, interesting. Where's the? Maybe that's the point. Oh, wait, we cannot make that without the grapple beam. Maybe something to do with this? No. You have to jump over some pretty large gaps with the help of the grapple beam, but there are numerous obstacles. Eventually, you arrive to a point where a pool of ice sits in front of a walk wall. A pool of ice sits in front of a walk. Oh. This. A pool of ice sits in front of a walk wall. I know this is where that one secret was. Is there another secret around here? At the top, I only have 2 super bombs. I'm not trying to just use the plasma doing. Nope. And different, there was a. What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay. I was at Walmart on my way home, right? And I was like, shoot. I never listened to the song that Cott sent me, and I said I would. And he said I probably wouldn't, and you were so right. You know, here, Let me. I was at Walmart. I'm like, okay, I'll listen to him when I get in the car. And then by the time I got out of Walmart, I forgot. I forgot, to be honest. Where? While I'm waiting for Discord to load, so I grabbed the video, the music. This is World? No. Nature? Sun. Chozo. F-Giver. Warrior. Which one? Which one am I on? Spirit. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'll let it play. I'll mute the game audio. Oh, I am gonna have to tone this down though. Oh, now you can barely hear. There we go. Oh wow, that got really loud really quick. Does not want to play well. There we go. It's being very touchy on the volume for some reason. Maybe because it's a more somber song. Oh, that's my mic I'm messing with. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm messing with the mic. I'm like, why is the mic bouncing such a weird way? Because I was not moving the mic. I was not moving the music. There we go. Oh yeah, autoplay is off. Okay. It's very atmospheric. I know I've talked about I'm not big to like listen to music that doesn't have lyrics, but doesn't mean I won't listen to it on the occasion. I don't know where this one is supposed to be. It says there's a pool of ice somewhere. to this. It honestly kind of fits the vibe of the game. Of Metroid. I guess I never would research the grapple beam points. Might as well. Oh, well, all the way to the bottom. No, well, not all the way, but it should be at the top though, because it says at the top. Can I go any higher than where I was? Can I? I'm just gonna use the X-way. See, it shows, yeah, there should be a door that shows with the X-way. Okay, well, I didn't see it with the X-way, but I saw it with this. With the heat one. Maybe I should have used the heat one instead of the X-way. There we go. Artifact acquired. I like this though. It feels like it's probably, I'm assuming it's placed in a dungeon. Yeah, Dreamy Sun Labyrinth. I feel like people don't appreciate Dream Team enough. I think that is such a fun game. I really enjoy it. It is my second favorite. It's right below Bowser's Inside Story for me, but it's very high up there still. Bleach. Should I scan more of the stuff as I went through the game? Okay. It probably gave me a lot of more hints. Oh, so that's a 2 in Fendera. I think next I'm gonna go to the one in the main area. We only have 2 left. Okay, so there's one in Talon. Yeah, this is in Talon Grove. And this is in Chozo Ruins. So let's go to the elevator that I'm closest to, which is the one back to Magmore. Yes, because that will bring me to Magmore South. And then from there, I think this is the Mines. Mines West. Which would be like here. Yeah, we don't want to go through that one. But from here, I can very quickly get to this. Well, relatively quick. To Talon Overworld. The music from people on it. I should figure... Isn't there like a way you can... Isn't there a way you can do that? Like, isn't there like a thing in OBS where people can submit music? I should do that. I honestly don't mind it. I think this weapon up. I don't want the autoplay to start and stop playing some random video. It's fun. Especially a game like this where there's not like any dialogue. If it's a game of dialogue, I don't like having it because then I'd have to constantly... I guess I could just turn off in-game music. I don't know. To me, that's kind of weird. I also... I don't know. But like a game like this where it's like very just atmospheric music, I wouldn't really care. It's more like I would want to figure out something that could kind of somewhat automate it. Because like I don't want them to constantly keep pulling up like stuff. Let me pull up a specific playlist, I guess that's fine, but there's stuff to do that. I should look that up. I'll make a note real quick. Auto, I'm not doing this correctly. Auto play music from viewers. OBS. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should just preload it with a bunch of music y'all can suggest me with. That'd be good. You sent me another one? Okay. I'll at least play this one. I'll play this one. Discord takes so long to load when I'm streaming. That's the other big thing. It takes up a lot of memory. Where's the other one you sent me? Because I am curious. Ogera Battle. I don't remember this one. I'll probably remember once I hear it. Alright. No, you're good. It's a very long one. Oh, I do remember this one. Let me mute the in-game music. Alright. Maybe I'll do that. I made a commute post not too long ago, but I'll make another one. And I'm gonna say, give me specific songs. Maybe I'll I want to do a Google form. I'm just gonna tell y'all, give me specific songs from video games. I'll do that. I need to go through the blue or white door. The door that's... I really do need to give Tears of the Kingdom, like, a really good shot. Again. I really enjoy what I played. I just wish I played more. I really just kind of want to gun the story. And I love the Master Mode playthrough, but in retrospect, it kind of made me want to just kind of speed one through Tears. It was not speed one through Tears of the Kingdom, but like, I didn't give that game as much time as I feel like I should have. We need to go to the very top of this section. I don't know, maybe when we get closer to the Zelda movie coming out, maybe we'll do some kind of Zelda marathon. I'd do a Sonic marathon. I think that would be fun. I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing that more often, like, it wouldn't be the only games I play, of course. But like, okay, like, or like, I don't know, Sonic I probably wouldn't even need the whole year. Maybe, if it's not the only thing I'm playing, maybe. But like, okay, we're doing a Sonic marathon, I'm gonna beat every Sonic game. That is what we're doing this year, for like the next 6 months. And then like Zelda. And like, maybe like, I beat a Zelda game, and then I do I beat a Zelda game, then I beat a, like a random game. I still want to have the freedom of, like, playing, you know, like, oh, maybe I want to play, like, Prime 2 next year. Maybe at that point, maybe I'll always do Prime 2, I'll be on to Prime 3. What's this one? Oh, perfect, that's one I need to go to. Let me get this back up. Music a little louder, I got you. Yeah, you do. But you also don't stream, well, I don't know, do you stream? I know you've done some content on YouTube. Alright. I brought up a little bit. Let me know if it needs to be brought up more. I do have to be careful of it being Nintendo music, but as long as I'm talking over it, should be fine. Town of Old West? Yes, let's remember. So come on, go to the left. God. This is the ice boss, right? I think that, I don't know, all the bosses were awesome in Breath or Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild had cool ones too, but it was they were kind of samey at times, being the different blights. Tears of the Kingdom, like, man, I should play Tears of the Kingdom again. I prefer Tears of the Kingdom over Breath of the Wild. You wouldn't believe that looking at my hours into each game, but I do. I do prefer it. I think the way it just is the perfect sequel in every sense of the word. Oh yeah, we're gonna write them. Just want to double check. And I love Breath of the Wild, and I can understand why people would prefer Breath of the Wild. I understand, but like all the stuff they add. And I feel like I barely ever even scraped the creative mode. What is it called? The Ultra Arm and make the blueprints and all that. I never got really deep into that. Like, man, if I would have actually put in some more time to that, doing the side missions, maybe we'll do a mock master mode, or just a one through where I just do all the side missions pretty much. All the side missions, all the shrines. Town level. Awesome. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That'd be fun. I don't know but I'd like to do that at some point. Definitely want to get Thomas back for that. Kind of do like a Wii 1 of that. Because I don't think, after the Switch 2 edition, and the Switch 2 edition's awesome, but we're not going to get a Master Man. I think they're done with those games. But the games do look so much better on Switch 2. And they look awesome on Switch 1, but man. I did play through a good bit of Breath. I didn't beat the game, but I put about another 50 hours of Breath of the Wild on Switch 2. On a new save. Okay, I need to go to... Let me look up what I need to go. No, yeah, no core. Yeah. Whenever I say 100%, I assume no core hearts. I'm sorry, I have a life to live. Real talk. The Grove. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's an area just called the Grove? Or something similar. Landing site, goalie, alcove. Not the alcove, is it? This is all that. Biotech, the Grove. Is there not a place that's called the Grove? Is it the alcove? I'm gonna double check this so for the sake of time. Phase on mining tunnel. This is the bottom of the guide. Hall of Elders. That's the one we're gonna do after this. That one I knew about. I just never took the time to get back to it. This is it. Life Grove. Life Grove? Where is Life Grove? Ventilation shaft. This is... Great. Oh, right here. Phazon Mines East. That would be the easy... Oh, or from the Chozo Ruins, south. Where was that at? Ooh, that's actually... That's right by the Hall of Elders. Okay, let's go to Chozo Ruins then. And we'll circle back. Let's just go this way. We'll go to Chozo Ruins. Because we need... Talonova was the last place I need to go to anyways. That actually works out really well for me. I need to get chat back up. Got too many tabs open. I love that part right there. It's a plasma beam. I keep forgetting to have the plasma beam. Mario and Luigi song set. Okay. Whenever this wraps up. Did I get it? No. Long shot. Yeah, I got it second time. I can't wait for the next Zelda game. I can't wait for the next Mario game. I'm excited for the Zelda movie. I have high hopes for that. I have faith in that movie. I think more than most people. That part two, yeah. Yeah, it just goes dun 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 dun. Dun dun. It's like I think it's I'm saying it's playing off some of the motifs from like the theme of like some of the motifs they used throughout the game. It's a more sped up version of like dun 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 dun. Yeah, it actually is. It's the exact same song. Never thought about that. How do I get the Hall of Elders? This way. So this way. I don't actually remember. It's somewhere else. I know I gotta go up and to the left. This map isn't as confusing as the other ones. I can now one-shot these dudes. Nice. It's this way, right? How can I get in? Yeah, sped that up. Oh. God, my computer is like going so slow. Return artifacts to gain access to impact. Is this telling me about the impact crater again? Yes, I know. I know. I stood still for 2 seconds. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, so the song stopped. I'm gonna watch. I'll watch that tutorial though on how to do the thing. How to like. I think there's a way where like people could just like. There's a way you could do it with chat bots, I think. But even if it's it's a Dragon Moose Island. Okay. I would have played more than just the first bit of that game. I would have known that. But at the very least, I would like to have live viewer submissions. I think that's just more fun. I just don't know how to do that in a way where I'm not fumbling around with Windows. So let me go ahead and save. Let's see. I can load up the next song. Oh, it's Inside Story. I'm like, I know this song. Nice. I'll definitely look. I think that'd be fun. Unless it's like a story-focused game, which also I could actually use my Stream Deck and just have like a hotkey where I just hit a button and it mutes it mutes the game, not the game audio, it mutes the viewer submission audio for like cutscenes. It's like a more story-heavy game, like I don't know, like okay, this isn't a. I wouldn't classify it as a story-heavy game. It does connect, right? No, it does not. I need to go back. I just even a game like some like Sonic Frontiers that has a lot of cutscenes. I would like to be able, play those cutscenes now. That'd be some hotkeys. I need to go to the top. This is a bop though. I like how it's a lot it's more jazzy. That's the word. It's a lot more jazzy. Ooh, well, it kind of slows down a bit. How did I not get hit by any of those lasers? That's crazy. Alright, do I just keep going straight? Yeah, keep going straight. Yeah, so I'll bring back the tonic. Yeah, so you get to the hollow valve. Sorry, so keep going straight. Bum, 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 banana. Ah, shoot. Do I need to go this way? No. Yes. Wait, no. I need to get to the Hall of Elders. Did I go this way? I think I... Yes. Definitely. Yeah, alright. I just want to make sure that little hole down there wasn't where I had to go. Nice. Yep. We go in here. White. Yes, and then we go to the white. Wait, no, the Hollow is behind me. Oh no, I was just in the Hall of Elders. Wait a minute. Wait, turn around. That's right, you gotta use the... No, I should go back and finish Chibi Robo. I don't think I was that far from beating the game. I don't know. I don't know how long that game is, but I did at least 2 streams of it. Long time ago now. Okay, I'm assuming I need to hit this with that. Oh, I gotta get up there too. How do you that way? That was a fun one. I like that one. I don't did I ever do the ice one? I think I did. I remember doing 2 of them. Oh, is the artifact just like underneath them? Oh wow, this reveals a new door. Okay. So this is gonna be yes, it's the artifact. Bona 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 be. Choose artifact acquired. Alright, artifact of world. We just have one left and it's in the place. The place. I can't remember. The Talon Overworld. How'd I get there? We're close to an elevator to it, I think. I thought. Yes, here. So we go to the blue door on the top left, or on this side. There's a blue door up there. Which I remember correctly, I think we just have to let him use this as a bowling ball. No. Yes? Definitely. No, yeah, definitely. Or can I just jump in there? Because I remember we deactivated the barrier. Yes, you can just jump in there now. Nope, not web. I'll play it in a bit. When I get to the elevator, I'll play it when I'm in, like, convenient sport south. That brings me to the south part, which is Chozo Ruins West. What's this one? Town of World South, Town of World East. I don't know. Chozo Ruins West, Magmorb. I need to get to this part? No, where is it? It's like a tiny little area. Waterfall Canyon, Crash Site, Overgrown Cavern. Where is it? Dang it, I lost it. What's the Artifact Temple? Was it in here? Ruins South. It's Life Grove. Here it is. Yes, I want to go from Chozo Ruins South. Which I would think Talon Overworld South. Is that south? Chozo Ruins South. I'm going to assume those two connect. So yes, we want to go forward. Into the white door. If not, I guess we just go back to it. Oh yeah, it's this puzzle. Okay. Puzzle might be a bit of a strong word, honestly. It's the use the bomb so the guys don't kill you area. And use momentum properly. Oh, I bought Densha Attack. I really want to play that game. Oh, it's right here. I really want to play that. That's Little Nightmares is after this. I said I would do Little Nightmares for number 18. I do still plan to do that. That will probably be the game that we do after. Yep, Town of What's South. Okay. Wait, have I never scanned this before? I've. Huh. Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, throw it in the playlist. Let me know when you send me the link to the playlist. I'll actually, yeah, because it should, every time it goes to a new song, it should refresh the playlist. I think like 2 years ago we did something like this. I remember having a very similar conversation. Did I come? Oh, yep, south, because I need to get to This room? Yeah, Life Grove. Grove. So we need to go to the green door at the very top. Oh, yeah, this area. Yeah. Boom. I saw there was a door, yeah, right here. I still don't know how you get to this door. There's a door right here. I have no idea you get there. I've been wanting to figure it out all game. I was hoping it could catch me if I did it like midair. Nope. Also, I haven't talked about. I need to do some kind of announcement for this. Um, the channel's anniversary is this Thursday, and I do plan to do a live stream for it. It'll be the 8-year anniversary, and we got a lot of fun surprises in store. I plan for it to be an 8-hour stream. If everything goes to plan, it will be. Life Grove. Wait, have I really not? I thought I got the one here. Wait a minute. I know where this. Wait. Did I really not get the one in this area? This felt like a very obvious one I shouldn't have missed. I guess not. Just Chozo all over the place. I think it's all the rooms that have Chozo in it. That's what I've learned. It's kind of another hint. Okay. Yeah, there's the underwater pillar? Underwater pillar? I kind of skim with that, I'm not gonna lie. What is it? So this? Yep. Ah, I see. Alright, well, on that note, I can close the IGN guide. That's one thing I could give IGN. I think they do make very good guides. I've used them a lot. No, I don't use them all the time. But like whenever I do need a guide, it's typically my go-to. Kind of funny, but they do a good job. All right, that's our final one. Okay, it took us about another 30 minutes. Okay, nice. Send me the playlist. Awesome, Joey. A nice bonus of 7 videos. Okay, make sure is it playing. All right, let me know if I need to mess with audio. I didn't mess with the audio, so it should be still good. That's the last artifact. Is this special world? Or like, is it special world theme from one of the Mario? It's definitely from Mario. I think it's a star theme from. Wii? No, this. Well, okay, this is a Mario Galaxy movie thing. So, there being a Galaxy Starship mode, it's probably just there. Is it the special world from New Super Wii? Oh, 3D Land. Is World 8 the special world, or is this just what the World 8 theme is? They also probably made it more cinematic. Nice, I got both of them. that's a Mario game I have not played in over a decade. Probably like the only one. Yeah. What game anniversaries next year? 'Cause I'm keep thinking about the video game marathon idea, and I'm focusing on what I'm doing right now. But I don't know. I like trying to time something. I like the idea of trying to do a Zelda one with the movie. We could. I know I could kick it off with Ocarina of Time remake. I bet that's going to be a December release. That's my thought. I need to go to the very bottom. No. Yes. It brings you all the way through the space pirate thing. It's kind of annoying. That goes to the far back. Yeah, that is the quickest way. Dun 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 dun. Oh, what is? I know this. I very much know. I know this song very well. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, what is this from? Originally, so this isn't a world theme, is it? Probably by horn the original composition. Oh, this 3D. Wow, I really have not played 3D Land so long. A very memorable soundtrack though, because like a lot of these themes are like immediately coming back to me. The moment I hear them, I'm like, oh, I remember this. Like, I was able to like hum along to it very easily. No, Zelda mate with the movie, with the Ocarina of Time movie, that could be funny to kick it off. That would be this year though, but it's in December. That wouldn't interfere with the 101 challenge too much. You know, a challenge that I'm definitely gonna finish. I do have a. I'm saving it for the anniversary. I'm gonna have something we haven't done in a long time. I am doing a Joey 64 Direct again. On the channel's anniversary. I don't know if it's gonna premiere before or after the anniversary stream. So I'm not sure. Use those. Yeah, that's why. Like, if I did do an anniversary, I would not do it all back to back. It would be a like over the course of so many months, or over the course of this. You know, I would do them. That's how I would do it. And, you know, I would, you know, be like, okay, we're going to do Zelda 1, then I'm going to play, like, I don't know, Metroid Prime 2, for example. Whatever I'm in the mood for. Or we're going to play Genshin Attack. Or, yeah, like, I would intersplice different stuff. This is from Inside Story. This gives me Sly Cooper vibes. It's from Inside Story, though. This is Fawful's. Is it? I don't know if it's Fawful's. Like, it's not his main theme, but it's his motif at the very least. Gives me that vibe at least. It's definitely Inside Story, but it's kind of like more jazzy. Man, I know they're not going to do it, but imagine Mario Movie 3. Where do you go after the universe? You know, like we've gone. You know, you got your basic Mario Adventure, the first movie. You have Universe. What's going to be the big thing that's going to be even crazier for the third movie? Fawful. Like, even if people don't know who Fawful is, this is the idea. No, you don't have the star power with him, but imagine someone who breaks over both the Bowser's Kingdom, or what are they calling the movies? The Darklands, takes over both the Darklands and the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, I know they did like a somewhat team up thing, but like, I don't think you don't do a full on adaptation of Bowser's Inside Story, but adapt just that part. And maybe have, like, Bowser have a whole side thing with Bowser Jr. I don't think Alpha Dream's ever coming back, unfortunately. That died when, what? Who developed, Brothership? A game I need to play and beat. As exciting as it was from the release 3 Mario RPGs in, like, a year, by the time I got the Brothership, yeah, I was kind of like, well, I just played through all of RPG and Thousand Year Door. I'm kind of RPG'd out, especially Mario RPGs. I feel like I would have been if like Brothership came out like a couple of months later, didn't. That's not a game that needed to come out when it came out. It could have come out whenever. I'm happy we got another Mario and Luigi game, because that was, like, I love the Mario and Luigi games, but I feel like I did Brothership already, just because I, like, played it. I think I only did one stream. But I was like, man, I was just pointing out on Mario RPGs. I think, was that also the same time, around the same time Pokemon Paldea came out? Scarlet and Violet, like, the year before or something? One of the Pokemons came out around that time too, I think. That's a nice track. I like this one. Okay. Anyhow, I think we're going to be going into Final Boss territory. I think. Alright, so for Living Lord. It's yeah. Oh, that was Vivali's theme. Very cool. Oh my. Okay. I happen to so because for the final boss, I want to have the mainly because I want to have the game audio for this mainly for clips that I'll probably take for short. I just love I see Living Lord, awesome. Bowser Jr.'s Mad Mario Party 9. Oh, Bowser Jr.'s Mad Space Mario Party 9. And then Digital Circus, the one who's winning the show. I guess I spoiled the surprise. Oopsies. I do want to have the game audio for this part, though. That's funny. That would have just started playing. I probably would have sung along the whole song. Okay, let's activate all the runes. Sorry for spoiling the surprise. I don't think Glitch would have taken that down. No, I don't think they do that. What do I do? Like, stand in the middle? Yes. There we go. This is really cool. There's Ridley. Are we doing a boss fight or meta Ridley? They've been teasing him all game. We're gonna fight him. No! Dang. I think we are gonna fight him in the ruins. Maybe? Oh no. Are you just gonna jump down there? Oh, meta! No, we're fighting him. Out of scanning range. New creature's been added. Surely this is the final boss. Morphology, Meta Ridley. Genetically enhanced Ridley metaphor. God, look at his brain. It's like it has like an extra lobe behind it or something in the front. Reborn evolved through pyrotechnology. Meta Ridley, the fearsome enforcer. His armored hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest, which has a thinner plated. The pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a mason bomb launcher, excuse me, and an ultra-thermal flame striker projector. Metroid is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. Alright, here we go. Anything? Oh, he does have an X-ray. He has Storm with him. Alright, he does take damage. Alright, cool. I'm gonna keep using my super missiles. Where did he go? Oh, he's way over there. Can you shoot him from here? I doubt it. You can't track him, though. Oh, dang. Oh, he just dive bombed. He's destroying the ruins. Dang. Oh, dang. Hello. No, that didn't go anywhere. I guess they just don't want us to know what's at the impact crater. What is the impact? Okay. One thing I would like to know. What I know it's something to do with phase on. Keeps like he's destroying these ruins. I don't know if that matters. Ow! Whoa! Oh dang! Okay, he's just here now. I was not expecting him to join in, like, in the actual arena. I guess I could use the flamethrower there. That would be a good idea. Alright, next time he does that, I'll use the flamethrower. Nice one. This fight isn't too crazy. Granted, we have all of our upgrades now. This is not the final boss. Okay. I'm kind of happy now, because I'm like, this would be a little anticlimactic. This fight isn't bad, but compared to some other fights, it doesn't help that we have a bunch more upgrades now. He does, when he hits though, he hits. I will say. He's just running off. Like, that's what makes it, because all the other bosses, they were constantly in your face. The fact that he just kind of keeps flying off, it makes it very, like, okay. Like, it's a lot of weighted. Not the biggest fan of that. It's just kind of like, yeah, just kind of wait for him to fly around. I liked all the bosses, like, they were constantly a present. Alright. Ah, dang it. I can't even really use the flamethrower on him. Dang. You can't get close enough to him to use the flamethrower, I think. Maybe I could do this move? Well, now he's going to do his little fly attack again. This takes forever. Like, he's just out there. I don't think there's anything we could do. Yeah. Like, okay, he does that. He does that. I missed dodging the attack. Not that hard to dodge his attacks. I don't know. This fight's a little. I was expecting a bit more from Woodley. He does have a lot of health. Oh, is this it? You done now? We break him down enough, or he's just going to be on. Oh, now is he going to be on all level now? Oh yeah, his wings are broken. Okay, this is a little scary. Oh. The other way to his mouth's open? Yeah, that's gonna change. Yeah, I'm only doing damage when it's mouse open. It's not doing a lot. A lot of missiles. Let me use this. Attack. It's gonna do more base damage. Ow. There we go. Jeez. Jeez. This suddenly got a lot more intense once he came up to the ground. Please give me that laser attack. Jeez. I guess I should have saved my missiles for this. Dang. Smash, smash. Yep. Jump. Nice, come on. God, he has so much health. Now he's gonna jump. He's gonna jump again. Okay. I'm so locked in right now. Come on. Surely you're done. No, still not done. Okay. Two charges, okay. 3 charges. Dependable 3, and well, I messed up. A lot faster now. Come on, 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 come on. Ow. Why did I dodge in time for that? Show me your mouth. Ow. Ow. I better not die. This fight is so long. Oh my god, there's another phase. Wait a minute, what if I just... No, that didn't work. What? I better not mess up now. Ow. Ooh! Oh. No, I hit B! I meant to hit B and hit Y. This boss is way too long. That boss is so long. I'm really shocked how long that fight is. That is a... I don't know, I don't care for the fourth phase. The fourth phase feels very just sit around and wait. Second phase I'm more on board with. I did go here after I got all the artifacts, right? Okay, yes. Okay, I didn't do it stupid. That's good. Second phase I'm more into. I like that second phase. It's a lot. It feels a lot more like the other boss fights, like we've been building up towards. Especially after the Omega Pirate. Also, hello WX fan. Good luck, have fun. Thank you. I'll say I now that I'm not 4 hours into a stream and tired, I enjoyed finding the rest of the artifacts. That was fun, and like planning a route. That was fun. I think I should have saved all of it for today. But I was like, oh no, I get it done. Okay. Anyhow. I do wish I could skip cutscenes, but at least boss cutscenes. I like this cutscene, it's a cool cutscene. But after you've seen it once, you don't need to see it again. I'm sure they didn't add that for the remaster. Phazon suit still such a sick design. Isn't that a Phazon suit figure? Since I have the right one, yeah, they did make that a figure. I thought I've seen that at Walmart before. I recognize the torn Phazon. I knew that was the thing for the Prime games. Okay. Should I still use all my missiles in the beginning? I don't feel like it yet. It went off now? Yep. I just don't like how this is a lot of waiting away. Like, as far as I know, there's nothing I can do to get him to come back. Oh, I should be waiting to dodge, though. Or, like, shoot him, or anything. Oh, shoot. keep accidentally switching visors. I did never scan it this time. Ah. Scan him. Thank you. Not that I'm going for 100%, but I want to scan him. I don't know. Scan on the other bosses. And now he's gonna go fly around for a bit. Oh no, he's still here. Nope, he's gonna go fly around for a bit. Wasted 5 missiles. I just find this part boring. Like, as far as I know, there's nothing you can do here. I do need the dodge, but I don't know, I kind of torn my brain off of these parts. I don't have much else to say. He just straight up missed. Okay. The missiles didn't miss me, but in general, he missed me that time. No, don't run away. No, I just, he does that so often. You just wait. I don't know. I don't like how much waiting around. For a game that I feel like has very well designed bosses. Again, I don't think it's a bad boss, but like, I don't know. I don't take a lot of damage in this fight. Second phase is a lot rougher. I did die to it. I'll give it a lot. I like the second phase a lot. I almost feel this fight should have been in the beginning of the game. Maybe not as much health. I don't do a super bomb. Well, he's gone, so it doesn't matter. That is something I could do there, though. I don't know how much damage I did. I didn't have the health bar up, but super bomb's going pretty good. Amy's gonna fly away again. I'm sorry. I know I'm not talking about literally anything else, but the fact he keeps flying away. It's just it's the only thing happening. Oh no, he's gonna hit me for like 4 damage, I think. Wow. I really have nothing to say. Probably be hitting him more than just power beam shots, but I'm just kind of about getting away with it. I think I did. Alright, I am going. Next time I blow up his mouth thing, I am going to use. And he's like stunned. I'm going to use the power bomb. I should be using this. Alright, this is the. At least for me. The fun part of it. Alright, bam, super bomb, go. I really don't think that did any damage. I don't know. It's hard to know when you don't get the health bar up. I got some missiles. There we go. I didn't even try to do the power bomb that time. I don't think I would have gotten in time. Right. there's no point in me trying to charge shots when he's jumping. It's not enough for a window there to really. I do like this fight. The second phase of the Metroid fight is really cool. Shoot. I saw a Discord notification on the corner of my eye. I say that like I haven't gotten hit in this fight. Like, that one notification is what be here. Oh my gosh, he is jumping a ton of stuff. You gonna start doing it more than once? Uh-oh. Whew. Yeah, this fight lasts forever. Okay. Gosh. Again, this fight is, I think it's just, the issue I have is very repetitive. I think it's a fun fight, but like, I feel like he should have been dead, like, I don't know, maybe, like, I feel like I still have several more rounds to deal with this. And they're not really changing it up. Oh, it's a shame for my Force Ridley fight. Like, you can tell it's multiple times where, like, you can't do more damage. Like, right there, I shot him once in the chest, and they're like, oh, you can't do more damage to him. It's the end of that phase. Well, it's like, just let me get as much damage as I want in him. It's not actually a health bar, it's just segment. And there's very obvious tells when you just can't hit him anymore, even when he should be stunned for long. Dang. I feel like the later dash attacks, they're probably just getting faster. And it's as simple as that. I still have the timing down. But like, man, yeah, they hit. Oh, there we go. Ow. Come on. Jeez, we're still going. He's had like a slither of health for so long. Ow. not doing the jumping jacks as often. Jeez, but he's slamming me almost every time with that attack. Oh, here we go. That's what I get for saying something. Come on, surely this time. Okay. But so they let him get away with another one where he literally had like a % of health. Whoa, what the heck is happening? Yeah, that's right. That's what you did, sword. How much of a health sponge Ridley was, or Meta Ridley? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. I hope you don't come back in Prime 2 or 3 or 4. Real talk, like... I think it's because Ridley's so cool. And I feel like he should have been the best boss in the game, and I'm just kind of like... He's alright. It wasn't a bad boss. But he was just like, he was alright. That's about it. Bottom of the list for the boss. I liked all the other bosses. Like, I don't know, the other bosses are just so awesome in this game. So tense. That one just felt way too repetitive. Anyhow, let's do this. Is this going to give us an upgrade? Not at this point in the game. Oh, impact. Adoi. So is this a different, like a new level? Yeah, yes. There's a save point here. Let's take advantage of that. Oh, am I gonna sneeze? Am I gonna sneeze? Alright, Jared said you grace this sword if you don't listen to... Okay. I will listen to it at the end of the stream, I promise. Remind me, but I will. Assuming I can't touch this. What is that blue stuff? Limited data on unknown material. These aren't unsure about. Fatality within moments. How am I supposed to get around this? Can I double jump that? I can. These are innocent creatures, I think. I don't think... Yeah, they don't harm me. I'm assuming they're talking about Metroid level. This is more of a preamble. Maybe not. Phase on cord. What in the world? Yeah, it's about to eat my head. Vision Metroid. Metroid ability split into 2 forms. Vision Metroid is a mutant capable of split into 2. Okay. I think he's weak to the ice? Well, that one's weak to power beam. You know what? Let's just do that. I know I only have one other of those, but just to make my life easier. Yeah. These like giant. These are giant bones. That's kind of creepy. Okay, so when you defeat them, they split into 2. That's fun. Just kind of hoping I can outrun it. So, what happened? What? It's like I just slipped? What? Oh, like, I hate when they do that. Ah, that scares the bejeebies out of me. I would say Metroid, the creatures are genuinely some of the scariest things in gaming. You cannot make me think otherwise. Oh my gosh. Someone take a clip there? Because that was a good clip. Can you not walk over this? Or did I just... No, I'm just bad at the game. Ugh. No, I want to explore. but it's hard to, like... These guys keep getting on your head. We done? So there's multiple things. Okay, I guess let's see what this leads. Let's get it on my map. Oh, it's a missile point. Okay. That's useful. I'm glad I didn't skip it then. That probably means the Metroid are gonna respond though, because any cutscene thing like that normally means that. There's another one. Looks like an ice one. Dang it, man. I don't have any more super bombs. I just kind of have to... Jeez. Man, these Metroids are ruthless. Such cool enemies. Legitimately, though. Like, I hate them, but, like, honestly, Metroid are really cool. I always thought the designs were really neat. I don't like them here in this platforming segment, because I don't want to fall off. Nope, I don't. Please, please. Just let me get to the door. Get to the door. Oh, thank you. Any enemies in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. This is certainly the final trial. I'm trying to get up on this magnet track. There we go. Unfortunately, not the fun kind from Pikmin. I guess it is exactly the one from Pikmin. It is the final level. Is there a track underneath me? Yes, okay. It said that stuff below me is like extremely dangerous, so I'm like trying not to touch it at all. Apparently it's like I think it said it was like 87% worse than Phazon. Oh, is this the core of the planet? Of Fallon 4? Of Phazon? Is this the final boss? It looks more like a creature than like a heart. It kind of looks like a heart. Kind of looks like a Chozo. Kind of looks like the limbs. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta go through that level every time when I have to fight this now. I just realized that. Okay, Oh, we're chasing. Okay. At least I could go through Phazon. Alright, here we go. Oh, look at how many flips she did. She's so cool. Metroid Prime. Wait, what? Wait, that's the name of the game. That's the name. That's the name of the game. Morphology Metroid Prime Remastered. This editor just add a remastered like duct tape to the side of that box there. Someone didn't get the memo. We're changing the name of the game. We're on Switch now, not the GameCube. Is this a bit funny? Probably not. I'll clip it anyways. I'm gonna look at it in a couple days, but like, nope, that's not gonna be a short. Like half the clips I take, it's like it's funny to me in the moment, then I watch it not in the moment. I'm like, nah, it's not funny. Anyhow, Metroid Prime, highly evolved Phazon producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it's the final boss. Making it immensely powerful, a genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is the true vulnerable. Other attacks are nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal, These include ultra frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and broad carapace makes it a lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. I need to have the right. What is he doing? This will seem to do a pretty good job. Alright. Alright, what are we now? Oh, he's going further. Okay. What it? I don't know if it has a gender. Ah, cool. Sick backflips. Alright. What form are you going to take this time, Metroid Prime? That's ice. Ooh! Oh, dang. It did like a toxic attack, I guess. Alright, so I gotta not stand. Ah, shoot. Oh my god, I lost a while. I don't feel like getting my attacks up. No, but they are landing. Ice attack, it just takes so long. So going to the fire, that would be the predictable thing to do. Oh, it's charging, and I ran up. Are we just trading? Oh, that's why there's these traps. No, we're about to. No, we'll fire. That's definitely fire. Wait, no, we're not. Yep. What are these homing shots? I can shoot. Oh. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna morph ball on out. Oh jeez. I'm gonna grab the missiles. That used up all my missiles, but it did do a lot of damage. Okay. The backflips. Oh, those are front flips. Oh, even more impressive, honestly. Just maybe. Alright, what do we... Whoa! I don't know what to do when she does that. What am I supposed to do? I guess go into Morph Ball and try to get away? That, I did not like that attack at all. Ow! Okay, yeah, I gotta keep it side to side. It's not a good strategy, just not. I'm not doing a lot of damage. I don't feel like the health bar is moving. Yeah, boost ball. You gotta boost ball away. Ow. I feel like I am not doing like any damage. feel like a lot more of my attacks are now being deflected. They are, a ton of them. Nope. Boost ball. Boost ball away. Boost ball away. Is the health bar moving down? I think it is. There we go. Finally. Oh, nope. There you go. Now we're changing. My side fox wasn't doing any damage. Oh, yep, ice time. Dang, that does a ton of damage. Oh, I don't not like where I was. I can activate these missiles, that's fine. Dang it, that was not worth the risk. Well, if it drops health, it definitely is. Nice. Didn't get hit. One of these come close to me. Doesn't take a lot of shots to knock it out. Go change sides. Yep. Predictable. You're getting predictable Metroid Prime. Oh, he's ever been fire. And I destroy the fire ones? Yep, I did. I can. You can. Ow, 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 ow. Owie. Go there for a bit. Am I hitting him? Alright, this is a short range attack. Ow! Oh my god. Nice. Alright, forward more. I am leaning so far. I was like here. I might have been being clipped through the... my head might have been getting clipped by the cam on the top, so I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let this get closer to me. Come on, come on. Give me whatever, missiles. Hell? Ow! Oh, that's... Oh, it scrambles you, too. We change sides? Yes, we are. Okay. Shoot one button. It's not the time to be hitting the wall button. Alright. Oh, I forgot we had to switch sides. I forget about this game that we play that is switching sides. Is that white? Yeah, it's white. Oh no, oh, yours changing forms a lot more often now. Oh, like a lot. Okay, let's get these energy balls out of the way. Oh! We have so many missiles. Nope, okay. You're switching sides. That's fine. Fine by me. Too far. I really don't like how close I have to be for this attack. Come on. Okay. Just to the sides. Yep. Ice time. Oh, wait, where? Oh, he's going to the side? Wait, did we win? He kind of like collapsed. Any items? Any items? Anything we could see in here before we move on? X-Way. Anything? Nope, nope, okay. Man, I'm leaning forward so much. Anything here? Are these worth scanning, looking at? Is this phase on? Cutscene? Is that it? I was not paying attention to the health bar, so I don't know that that was actually it. Yeah, it seems like a phase 2. What is that? Whoa. Immediately put me in the scanner. Okay. A new creature entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the phase-on energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from phase-on fused arm cannon. Phase-on fused arm cannon will damage it. Generates pools of phase-on when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's phase-on weapon system? What? Do I have a phase-on weapon? If I do, okay, I'm gonna Google that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna Google that because I have no idea what we're talking about. The entity could also spawn Metroids, of course. I was waiting for that to happen. I thought it was gonna happen in the last part. So it's itself during battle, rendering itself invisible when it does. Okay, invisible. That's good to know. Slime layer. Oh wow. Bait is on infused attacks. Okay. Okay, yeah, so hop into that pool. Okay, so it's exactly like it tells you. You want to jump into the pools of phase-on to attack it. Otherwise, you can't do literally squat. I am gonna try to grab all these health things and missile things. Okay. I may have to one load up because I don't want to die. I had to redo the fourth phase. I really don't. So this? Hyper mode. Oh, dang! And we are no longer in hyper mode. Oh, I think I have to stand in it. Where is it? I don't know where it is. Oh, is it that it? Wait, where is it? Ow, I am getting attacked a ton. There it is. Okay. So everybody sponsors in. That's what I need. I do not have any super bombs. Okay, just had to check that real quick. X-Web. There he is. Make a little blue goop, please. Can you make it? I can't actually tell if he did or not. Oh, he's just pushing me. Assuming, yeah, I can't just stand in his, like, little body thing. This part, okay. It just keeps going. That's so sick. It's just a rapid fire gun. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. Okay, this was a really good final boss. They have redeemed themselves from the Ridley boss. They also telegraphed that very well. Some of the stuff isn't as well telegraphed in this game. That's very well telegraphed. Okay. Nice. Okay. We have a super bomb now. Ow. Where is he? Hyper beam! That is so cool. That's so cool. I love that. Oh, that's so fun. Makes me feel so powerful. I should be. He's right on top of me. You do have to stay on your toes. This is. You're not careful. This fight can very easily mess you up, I feel. But I can also. Ow. Where is he? I can also. Where is he? Okay, wait. Where is he? Is it above me? I do not see him. It. Or. He, she, me. Oh, it's right there. Okay. What in the world? Alright, well, that phase on full is gone now. Is it still invisible? I feel like it's invisible. I cannot confirm this, though. Alright, it is making another full phase on. Oh my god. Super bomb. Super bomb. Get it done. No way. Alright. He is visible. That's gonna make this one a lot easier. That is so sick. Yeah, new attack. Do they have, does Prime have new attacks now? I don't know. I just generally don't know because it was invisible and I feel like it's doing different attacks. It might be getting FPS. Let me find. Oh, the white line. Hyper mode! This is sick. This is so sick. Oh, they are still in face splash, probably. Yeah. Hey, come on. Come on, you know you want to spawn more phase on. At least have my hyper missile ready, I guess. Yeah. the wrong button! I hit the wrong button. Why is he not blowing up? There we go. Alright, find him first. So I don't just destroy myself. He's somewhere on top of me? Sometimes I just lose him. I'm also using the wrong visor. I swear sometimes I hit it and it just doesn't. That's probably just in my head. Alright. I see this time. Let's get him! Look at that. Probably like one more cycle? Probably two more cycles. Oh wow, yeah, his attacks are getting bigger and bigger. Good thing I got such a big missile canister. That was definitely worth it. I'm just gonna fall him the whole time I went in. I'm almost dead. He's fully invisible. I now realize how low health I was on. I actually did not realize. Okay. We gotta be just a touch more careful. Yeah, but hyper mode. Hyper mode, 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 hyper mode. I like hyper mode. Yeah. I feel like Rambo with just a machine gun. Just. No, I'll do that for the final attack actually. We'll do a full Rambo. Oh, baby. Super bomb. We've got everything you ever wanted now. Does it just fully disappear sometimes? No, there it is. Ready? Wait, are we done? Wait. Let me keep holding the control. I was gonna put it down. I'm gonna hold it up. Oh, it's like pulling us in. I don't think I can do anything. We're in cutscene mode. Oh, it took the phase on to do that. Oh, bye-bye. Can I put... Crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately? Ah, oh, shoot. Alright, like evacuate the planet? Oh, yep. Oh, no, are we just done? There's the gunship. God, give us a Metroid movie. Especially after playing this game. Like, just from hearing about the story and lore, I always thought it'd be a good idea, but especially after this. Like, oh, she took her helmet off. Huh. Is that it? Metroid Prime, that's it! We beat the game! That's Metroid Prime. That was so cool. I really like this game. I really enjoyed it. I like the story. It's very much environmental storytelling. Like, very much. Like, you have to, like, read all the signs and scan. I see why Mike told me to scan everything. Like, always use the scanner. I kind of wish I would have used it more in retrospect, but... I don't know, I guess that's what a second playthrough's all for. Gosh. I own the original GameCube one. Maybe if I can find on a sale, I'll pick up Remastered. So I would like to have a copy of Remastered. It's probably how I'll play the game. I don't know, I guess the way I'll play 2, though, is going to be on the GameCube, so we will be going backwards. I did not play with the original control style. I'm pretty sure I did play with, the twin stick, so... Unfortunately, I will have to go back to, a different control style for 2, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, maybe I'll buy, what's it called? Um, shoot. Trilogy. I know it's stupid expensive, but maybe I'll buy Trilogy. That was cool. That is a self-contained story. Because I feel like when they made this game, they weren't planning to make a trilogy. Because, like, so if I'm understanding it correctly, Metroid Prime is the origin of all Metroid? Or just the Metroid on Talon form? So there was the regular Metroids, then you had the red squid ones that were like evolved Metroid, the fission ones, like they kept, and I know it's a big thing in the games, like how Metroid keep evolving. It's just different stuff in like the 2D games that go with that. I know a good amount about the story and lore of this game. It's not like everything. And it ended up being about 2 hours soon. That actually took up more time than I thought it would. I thought this would have been like a really short stream, but good size. It's been a while since we've had a 2-hour stream, or 2 hours or less. Very good though. Very good. Yeah. Overall thoughts, I enjoyed it. I kind of wish Remastered specifically here had a few more quality of life things. Not a lot. Just like a little bit more. But I also see them not want to take too much away from the original experience. And the more I played it, the more I figured out the ticks of stuff, the more it started clicking in my head. It makes me wonder once I eventually get to Prime 2, how I'm going to handle Prime 2. And kind of tackle that. I feel I'm going to tackle that a lot, much more differently. I read Billy Spears as Britney Spears. Of course. Game on, recruit. Love that. Game on. But yeah. As a whole, awesome game. Like, you really gotta give it a chance. But like, if you give this game your time, like really give it your time, at least you're someone like me who wasn't willing to be patient. Like, they really nailed it. I see why people love this series. I see why people love the Prime game specifically so much. You know, that was really cool. It was cool to really like find that out. And yeah, that's why I like playing these different games, man. It's just cool to be invested in these more game series. And just get excited for stuff like this. So I want to eventually play Xenoblade. I want to play. I like to play the trilogy of Xenoblade games before Genesis. I don't know if that's gonna happen. That might be something I just do on my own time. I don't know if I could stream that. That's just so much time, and for me, one of the reasons why it's so hard, like, to stream a game than just play a game casually, you have to sit down, and I keep this setup pretty much how it is. But sometimes it's just hard to have all this ready to go. Sometimes you're just exhausted from work and you want to play video games. But 2 days ago, I came home, I played video games for like 3 hours. I played Minecraft actually with Thomas for like 2-3 hours. But I was going to stream Metro, but I'm like, I'm just not in the mood. I'm exhausted from work. It was just a rough day at work that day. Today was a really good day at work. I was really excited to come home and play Prime. Yeah, really good. I don't have much else to say. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, definitely, I feel like a lot of my frustration came from just not understanding this game. I don't know, you know, just the basic thing of, oh, this genre, the Metroidvania genre. But yeah, kind of, like I said, giving it a chance and giving myself a chance to just learn and experience it really helped. Yeah. I don't know. It's really cool. It's cool to discover different games. It's been a lot of fun. It's that's always was the true meaning of this 101 game challenge, was to kind of give myself a fun way to kind of force myself to kind of like push. That's weird. Sorry, I just got I was just told I had a schedule change at work. I'm not gonna look at that on stream. I'll worry about that later. But yeah. Yeah. Based on the work of Metroid Prime, original Nintendo GameCube and Wii versions. Which, you know, it was still made by Retro Studios to remaster. Very cool though. Oh, there's an outro cutscene. Let's see what this is. It's Sija. Is this the same as Sleeping? Okay. Mission. Oh, there's a hard difficulty. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I can see myself playing through this game again. I don't know if I want to do a hard mode. Okay, 13 hours, 24 minutes, okay. I was worried. I feel the only thing I suck with is the combat. I'm not gonna lie. I know, I will do the song, so I'm sending Thomas a text message right now. So he sent me something and it worried me, and it didn't worry me as much as it actually. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I was really worried. Okay, let me put my phone down because we're at the end of the stream. Sorry, Thomas, but not sorry. That's cool. I should take a screenshot. I'll take a video. Choosing to save the game now. We'll finish the game of Metroid Prime Remastered. Okay, yeah. I guess, yeah. So I select it again, it just wipes it? I love this title screen, by the way. So cool. I always love sitting on it whenever I've loaded up the game. So, that doesn't make sense to me. Why would it... Why can't I just have a complete save file? I'm unlocked. This is going to start a new game. So I'd like to start a new game, okay. I'm gonna keep this. I always like keeping my... Well, I guess you won't get this copy too. Yes. That's good. So if I click it... Okay, it just gives you option for hard. Where if I go... No, you can still do... What's the point of having this when I can just delete the save file? That's so weird. Okay. I did do it on normal. I'm proud of myself for that. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna flip through the whole extras menu right now, but I'm curious. Soundtrack gallery. Seems this is the music, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if something like the concept art, honestly. We'll go to the character gallery. We'll end with concept. Oh, that's cool. You just get 3D. I love when games just give you 3D models. Especially when I was a kid, man. I would just sit here and just be like, look at this. So cool. Power suit. Oh, yeah, that's the basic. She looks so skinny. So small. Yeah, see, like, that's Samus. That's Samus, the Varia suit. I know this is like her base suit. This doesn't look right to me. That. I think it's literally just adds shoulders. Is that it? No, like the chest piece. I think all of it's bigger. The chest piece is bigger. Yeah, the thighs are bigger. It's all bigger, yeah. Gravity suit. Phase-on suit. Love the phase-on suit. Is there like a glow? Yeah, there's a glow on the phase-on suit specifically. Just the more fun. Yeah, all the. I hate these enemies. Injured. Oh wow. Like Smash Brothers trophies. Parasite dude. Parasite Queen. Oh, we did fight that. Beetle. War Wasp. Let's skip through this a bit quicker. Hivemon. Plated Beetle. Lagua. Boss. The boss was really cool. Gmorb. Chozo. Those were cool. The Chozo Ghost. Maybe Sheegoth. The Sheegoth. That was a cool boss. That was tough, but that was a cool one. Thaudius. That was a fun one too. Using the X-ray for the thermal scan, I think is what it was. Megator. Space Pirate. Space Pirates have a cool design. The Troopers. I like the designs about the Space Pirates. They were fun. No, Mega Pirate Fire was really cool. I'm kind of shocked I pulled it off. No. I'm shocked I pulled off Metroid Prime all in one life. I'm proud of myself for that. Face on Elite. Meta Ridley. That was a disappointing fight. Maybe I built it up too much in my head, but still, I don't know. It's because I'm Ridley. I was always like, oh, it's Ridley. The Metroids. Such a cool design. I've always loved the Metroid design. Hunter. Oh, that's what they are. The Hunter Metroid. Metroid Prime. Ink Core. I guess that really is all the models. Huh. There wasn't a lot of enemies in this game, but it works. I don't know. They're all very in depth. Biology we passed it. Why so different? I only have 44 of these. Not a So this is for the original game. Man, they had like full like this is how her hand should look. This is like the inside of the suit. Like putting her in different poses and stuff like this is how this should all. Oh, that's some cool art. I love the Metroid design. They are so cool. Ooh. I guess them messing around with different ways to make the Metroid look. It's, like, feels correct to me. That doesn't feel right. That's not a Metroid. That feels like an AI. You tell a Metroid, AI how to make a Metroid. And it's like, you know what it's supposed to do. This nails it. Parasite Queen. Oh, they're like the weird poison puffer things. Stone Toads. That's cool. I love looking at concept art. Every game should have to have that by requirement. So, is this like they just like redraw the concept art? No, okay, no, it's different concept art. Oh yes, the biology of the gunship. Parasite Queen. I looked up Metroid Prime just in general. Like I was curious. I'm like, how does this game look on GameCube? Yeah, when you see it on GameCube, it's such a vastly different graphical difference. It still looks great, but I was shocked when I was looking at it. You can tell these are modern day concept art. It just has that vibe. Modern day concept art's very like uniform these days. I feel like the gray. The gray gradient background, like one side, other side. Oh, that's sick. Like, here's the front, here's the back. It's less sketchy, I feel. More intentional. I guess when you are basing it off of something, though, I guess Remaster was going to have a lot of, like, more sketches. You know, they knew what they were bringing back. This is cool. I guess this is, yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, just, like, them, like, sketch out different ideas. So cool. I mean, you can read all that, too. That's so fun. I doubt Warping Master's got much, but we gotta still. Oh, Craig. It's Craig. Very cool. That's cool, like Orly. Is that like an Orly 3D model on the bottom? Yeah, it's like an Orly 3D render. That's more like a... That's like a storyboard. Animatic. Scale. That's literally just... That is actually... That's just Samus's render, but just in all black. I think a Smash Bros. Render, I think. Looks like it at least. That's cool. It's like an Orly render? Weird. Guess, yeah. I wish Nintendo would make like documentaries about how their games are made. T-posing Samus. T-posing Samus. No, I just think stuff like this is so cool. Like they're trying to like scale it. Like this is 2D concept art in the background. Very amazingly made 2D concept art. Gosh. Oh man, that's so cool. Okay. Fortunately, I don't have any other concept art. Much as I would love to put do more. This is a title screen, and like to me, it's like instantly iconic. Something about it was instantly iconic. Man. Alright. Let me get that video up. Or that song. Okay, let's get the song up. What? Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh no, I can see. No. I didn't know you could change the thumbnail on playlist. I was like, what is this image? Discord like warped it. I can tell what it's Skull Kid and Epona. I can see it now. No. Can I turn on? I don't have screen shift set it up. I'm not going to show it. No, but it's my 2023 recap song. I love singing. I do not like listening to my own singing. I do not like listening to my own singing. I don't think I sing bad. Like when I edit videos of me singing, I have to listen to it. But especially I have to like mentally prepare myself though. I am proud of that thumbnail. I do like that thumbnail. That was the one time. That was the first year I really started working harder on thumbnails. That was 2023. Yeah, I'm very happy with all the thumbnails there. I don't know. I want to push this out. Let's hear it. No. Maybe if I would sub that thing where just like people just randomly like put stuff in a queue, then you could get me. But as long as I control it. No, I think that would be fun, because that would be funny. Like, I would hate it, but, like, reasonably. Just to randomly just be sitting here, and then all of a sudden just hear, like, that, like, one of my songs, covers I've done. Or, like, I love a good old quick roll. No, I would not be doing that, no. Yo, I'm shocked that video has 100 views. Just because normally a lot of the music kind of doesn't do that well. But anyhow... Oh, wait. We've got the best part. Wait. 17! Woo! 17 games in 2026. It's almost August. So, how many days? Real quick, I'm gonna Google. How many days are left in the year? Days left in 2026. So there are 164 days left. It was a good song. Yeah, no, I like it. I would cringe a lot on it. That's the issue. So, So we go on the calculator here. There's 164 days left in the year. We'll say 100. We'll round down and say 160. Just to, I don't know, because I'm sure it's counted today, even though it's 3 days. We do minus 17. Yeah. Oh, 101 minus 17. Sorry. So we have 84 games left to do this year. Okay, that's about half. Actually, because 160 divided by 2 is 80 games. And we have 80 games we need to play? 84. Yeah, that's actually about half. So if I beat a game every other day, I could do it. Okay, when I say it like that, it sounds really bad. I do have a plan for the challenge. I'm gonna wait until the 64 Direct this Thursday, the 2026 Direct. Long story short though, I am giving myself some advantages. I'm putting more cards in my deck to make it easier for me. But also in that same turn, we talked about the idea of having a punishment. I do have a punishment now. I'm not saying again. Y'all gonna wait until 3 days from now if you watch this live, or July 23rd. We're watching the VOD. I get a lot of VOD watchers. The last Metroid Prime stream, the one we did last night, it got like 20 views. It like nearly doubled in views after the live stream, and it got a lot of watch time hours. I mean, it's been so much fun streaming. I've just been like, just coming from work. Even if I just stream for like an hour, we had one Metroid Prime stream. It was like an hour long. Just do it. That's the only way I'm gonna get this challenge done. I just gotta keep streaming. Mario 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it's funny bringing Mario 1. I realized I technically did beat Mario 1 this year. Because we did it in this Ultimate Speed 1 challenge thing in NES World Championship. We did the final one, which is beat Super Mario, but it's literally just beat Super Mario Brothers. So technically I have done that. That does roll into my advantage. I may or may not be finding any instance I beat a game this year online and be counting it, even if it's not necessarily on the gaming channel. But again, I do have a punishment plan. Instead of it being no punishment, I do have a punishment, so I feel like it's fair. It's not going to add that much to the list. I think it's only adding like 8 games? Something like that. It's still a substantial amount. Pretty much what I'm doing, any games that I've reviewed and I beat, because I did know, it's not, the punishment's not Sonic Boom again. No, never. But it's something worse. Something I would not want. As much as I dread doing Sonic Boom, I really dread what I have planned. I'm really thinking about it. But yeah, it's something that's going to boost my numbers. So yeah. Um, yeah, no, that's about it. Um, in terms of upcoming streams. Um, in terms of how many upcoming games though, I want to talk about some more of those during the direct, but ones that are not in the direct video, because the direct video is mostly recorded. I need to do a few more things and then finish the edit. But Little Nightmares, which that's in the direct, but Little Nightmares is gonna be the next thing. Hopefully, I'll stream that tomorrow. That's a very short game, if I remember correctly. How? Little Nightmares, isn't it like a 3-hour game? Yeah, it's like a 3-hour game. I should be able to knock that out in a stream. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I don't have to worry about work the next day. Wednesday, I don't know what I'm gonna stream. Maybe I'll start Denshin Attack, but we'll start something. Maybe I'll finally start Dark Souls. I do need to. We did hit the donations during the charity stream for Dark Souls. And that is a 30 to 60 hour game. Ugh. I did say I would beat it this year, so I do have to beat that game this year. I need to stop making promises. I need to stop making promises. Oh no, but I'll leave you out with this. One, if you haven't played Metroid Prime Remastered, great game. High recommend. Resident Evil 9. I've had the disc of Resident Evil 9 in my PS5 for like the past 2 weeks. I just really want to beat this game so I can return this to GameFly so I can get Splatoon Raiders. I realize I messed it up. I might not get Splatoon Raiders on Friday. I might not end up renting it. I might just buy it. I have the money. I can buy it. So I might just end up buying. I might just buy it and just call it. It is what it is. I do. Does it come out? I think it comes out the same day as the anniversary. So I probably won't do it on the anniversary. Release date, because Nintendo games tend to release on Thursdays. Yep, July 23rd. I will not be playing the day it comes out. We'll probably just do it. It'll probably be a collab Sunday. See, I guess I'm not willing to rush to get it. I do. I really want to play it. I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy it, but it'll probably be not this Sunday. This Sunday we'll do an Vault Protocol with me, Thomas, and Ken's, and maybe John. Um, Unfortunately, no Denmark. Denmark is busy, but we should have him next time. Next time we do a game with online with Ken's and Denmark and Tom and me, our kind of 4-player online group that we've done a couple things with. But with the collab Sunday after that, we should be able to. We were gonna do a collab Sunday yesterday. Unfortunately, that fell apart. So I did Metroid, and I did it for 4 hours. I think, but I do have a game that I was going to play for collab Sunday, and is now. I'm just rambling at this point. I had a game planned for collab Sunday that is under a contract where I need to stream it like this week. So that might get. It'll probably be after the direct. When is the absolute? I can't do it this Sunday. I need to do it really soon though. I'm gonna look at it real quick. When do I need to do it by? July 27th. I do not think that's Sunday. That is Sunday, but we have another thing planned Sunday. That is a different contract that I also need to do by then. And that's already planned with other people. I am running a tight ship. I'll probably do Saturday night. It's Bounty Ball Most Wanted. Is it indie? I was given a key for a game called Bounty Ball Most Wanted. It's actually a really fun game. But I'm supposed to submit my review by July 27th. No. It's not. Luckily, it's not. No. This is another game that I got a code for, similar to a couple of games I did back in the spring, like Shadow of Xana, Junkyard Universe. What was the one? The Rabbit one. Is it Rabbit Steel? What is it? It's on my desktop. Rabbit and Steel, yes. Rabbit and Steel. Yeah. Couple of games I got. Um, but no, it's another one of those. Bounty Ball and the other. What's the other one was and then Vault Protocol is another one. So it's fun getting keys for games and playing them. So it's fun. Outcore is not one of those, but it was just a Steam game. I have a bunch of games to Steam. I need to finish Haste. I had a lot of fun the one stream we did of it. I do that a lot. I play a game for one stream, like, yeah, we'll be back, and I'm not. I don't come back. Man, hope y'all enjoying this podcast. What's the punishment? You have to wait till the direct on Thursday. That would be Thursday. Mm. I gotta at least save something for the direct. There's actually a lot of surprises in the direct on Thursday. I'm really excited for it. I haven't done a Joey 64 direct in a long time. Gosh darn it. Yeah, you gotta wait. I don't know why I was told I have a schedule change. My schedule did not change. So I'm looking at my work schedule now. Weird. When I clicked notification, it gave me error message, so maybe they accidentally hit something. The direct, no. The 8-year anniversary stream, we're trying to get everyone we can. Maybe not for the whole thing, but whoever we can get in on it, we are. No guarantees on online collabors since it is on Thursday and that is like the middle of the work week. Um, but whatevs. Um, Thomas is going to try to be. I know Thomas is going to be there. I don't know if anyone's committed to be there all day. I know Thomas, I think, is kind of down to be there for whenever. I think John is. Lucas, maybe. That's all I know. But I'm excited for that stream. We're going to be doing a different game. So the whole thing of the 8-year anniversary stream. That's why that I don't care about talking about because I'm not even remember to do anything to promote it. Honestly, I might just go live with it. It's gonna be live for 8 hours. People will find it. But every hour we're playing something to represent that year. So I get to give. I'll say for year one, we're playing Crash Bandicoot. Um, I don't know. Remember what we're doing for every year off the top of my head. I know. One of them is gonna be one of the hours is Fall Guys. A different hour is Mario Kart. Different one's Smash Brothers, and those will all be with viewers. So Fall Guys, Mario Kart, um, and Smash Brothers will all be with viewers. Assuming we could get Smash Brothers, I don't know if I'll get viewers if I get people to join. If I get people to join, great. The very least we'll have people here, I guess. Like Thomas and stuff, but. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other stuff that's played for that, but there's other stuff. I don't know. Mario Maker's gonna make it. Maybe for one of the later slots. I do not have. I don't think I have stuff for years 6, 7, and 8. It might just be 7 and 8. Mario Maker we did go pretty hard on in one of the more recent years, so maybe I'll get slotted in there. Breath of the Wild doesn't have a slot yet. I do only have 8 slots, so it was very much like, okay, what is something that we did a lot? Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Master Mode was a big thing. I think that was also the same year we did Fall Guys Fridays. That was the first year of Fall Guys Friday. Fall Guys Friday, Mario Kart Mondays, and Smash Bros. Sundays were all like within the same 2 to 3 year gap. And like Breath of the Wild was also in there and some other stuff, so it was kind of like, what do I pick? I haven't decided yet. I might do Mario Kart and Smash as 2 30-minute blocks. But I don't know. I feel like that's too short. I feel like by the time you get going, we'll end it. I think I want to keep it as 8 hours. It's also easier if it's Mario Maker wouldn't be hard. That could be very easy to do and just have just do some couch co-op. But yeah, I need to finalize the schedule. It'll probably be finalized like the night before. I'm gonna be so honest. The charity streams we finalize way in advance is like preparation. We need to get like costs, there's all this stuff. But yeah, 24 Shadow Hedgehog. Dang, that was at the beginning of the year. I have a document that I was able to create through the backend in Studio, and it gave me a Excel spreadsheet of every video, live stream, and short I've ever done, and I've been going through it. I've been just winding down stuff because I don't know, maybe I don't know if I'll make it. I won't be able to make it for the anniversary, but I'd like the idea of doing like maybe I'll make it a little bit after the anniversary or something. But I like the idea of having a little video of like best moments and pulling like moments from different stuff. It would start with the Crash one, like, how's it going everyone? Joey64 and today I'm doing a let's play of Crash Bandicoot 2 about the Cortex. I don't think my voice was that high pitched. But, I was mid teens, I was definitely going for puberty. I know that much. A lot of acne. Um, but yeah, I want to get stuff. You know, I like get some of the direct reactions. Do like a little compilation. Maybe that'd be a fun video. It'll probably just be if I do that, it'll just be dropped randomly probably. I have a lot of video. I know I haven't uploaded a video on 64 in about 2 weeks in the Bob Sports. I will say I feel like I don't know if I should ever say I know what I want going forward. 'Cause I feel like it changes all the time, but I like what I have with the gaming channel, and I like what I've been doing with the six with Joe 64 of just like that's more video focused. This channel's more stream focused. Day anniversary stream will be on Joe 64. But I like that dichotomy. I think some people get confused by it, but as a whole, I like it. Um, and I've kind of shifted all live stream content to Joey's game room in the last month. PNG tuber to well, no, it was a VTuber. It was a full VTuber model. I never did PNG. It was a full VTuber model. If you talk about the podcast stuff, um, but what am I thinking? What am I trying to think of right now? My brain's a blank. Oh, yeah, but the like you guys like the Mega Chameleon stream we did 2 weeks ago. That's something that would have been on Joey 64 like a month ago. But I was like, yeah, I don't want to, you know. The only thing I can see myself streaming at this point of Joey 64, I was thinking while I was driving today, I was like, man, I miss Tomodachi Life. I just don't, it's just like, what do I want to invest my time into? But I've thought about like maybe do like just playing the game more casually, like not live, and then like doing like a video every once in a while of like, here's what's been going on the island. But I, don't know, I like the live stream element of it. I like having the viewer inputs. I guess you got that in comments. Kept the feed. Yeah, that was a fun phase. Phase reveal wasn't too long after that. I think that was me like doing like what can I do that isn't the face reveal? And again, I always said I never held off the face reveal because I felt like I had to. That was always a. It was always the face reveal thing was always just like I don't see the point of doing it if I don't have to. Ultimately, the main reason why I did the face reveal was because of the charity event. Main reason why I want to do it because I want to make the charity events a bigger thing, and to do more stuff, we needed to be on camera. Originally, I wasn't planning to have for a long time. I was going to have an overlay and all that stuff. You all know this at this point, but for the longest time, I wasn't intending to do face cam for every stream. If you go back to the second stream I did after the face reveal, it's not face cam. The first one is that was meant to be like special, and then the one after that, and then everyone asked me, "Where's the face cam?" And I was like, "Well, it was only going to be for a couple, like every once in a while kind of thing. I don't want this cam on my face." And then I was like, "But I'll do it next stream." And then I think that I don't think I ever looked back after that. Um, yeah, the best charity events. Yeah, oh, yeah, no, the charity events would not be like they would have never evolved. Like they've evolved so far, you know. Have we been? I think I've been yamming for like 30 minutes. I remember looking at the clock and be like, oh, like I think during the credits, I was like, it's 10:50. I'm like, I'll have some time to like work on some video stuff, and now it's 11:30. I'm probably just going to go to bed. I like every once in a while. I just like I've done we've done, this is something that's happened many streams. So I'm just like, yeah, full face cam. Let's have this like a mini podcast, pretty much. Um, but no, mainly so going back to talk about Joe 64 and the videos. I know it's been about 2 weeks since the PlayStation video. I do have a couple. I've been kind of building up a bit of a backlog. I have two videos. One is so I'm blanking right now. One is talking about Mario Party. My history of Mario Party is a new kind of video I've never done before. I'm in front of a green screen. I have it's kind of if y'all have ever watched like stuff like Scott Stash. I like the older Scott DeWars videos where it's less skits. It's more him like sitting there just kind of talking about the topic. It's kind of that. I've just put me in front of the green screen. I was holding the box out of the different games. I'll talk about them. There's some like visuals. Like I show a bit of like gameplay. I show some images, some logos, stuff relevant to what I'm talking about. But it's more just like, oh, I'm talking about it for like 13 minutes, and you can watch it, but it's more kind of like you kind of listen to it in the background. Um, but yeah, I have that. That video's done. That video's been done. I just need to release it, but I want to hold up to after the anniversary. And then I have another one that's a bit smaller. That's what's the best Sonic game to start with? That's like a 7-minute video. There also has been a lot of gaming news I've wanted to talk about. That's why there hasn't been a lot of those. I was going to do a video on Xbox, but I want to hold off until everything with Xbox is kind of done right now. The whole 100-day reset thing. I want to wait to that because I don't want to make like 4 different videos on it. But I have those. I have those 2 videos. The Sonic one still needs to be edited, but that one was a lot simpler than the Mario Party one. The Mario Party one, was me figuring it out. Sonic one was like, yeah, I know what I want to do. Let's just do it. Only issue I've had with those videos is I feel like I need to get a clip mic. I feel like I need to get a mic that's clipped on my short. Nah, because I can't have the mic but so close to me or it's on camera. I do talk about that. I feel like I won't get in the points because that video will be uploaded here probably in like a week or 2. Probably after the Mario Party video. So probably 2 weeks. Um, I want to try to get myself to the point where I'm doing weekly uploads on Joey64 of like the green screen videos and more like fun, like more fully edited videos. And then it's kind of like, okay, any videos I release in between those are just like, oh, like, I don't know, Nintendo announces like the Switch OLED, the Switch 2 OLED, or Switch 2 Lite. Sony does another dumb decision. Xbox maybe keeps going the right direction. Whatever gaming news or just impulsive thoughts I want to do. It was just me on the couch for like 10 minutes. But the slightly more involved videos, I have, there's another video, I don't know when this is going to come out, but it's called My Journey Through Mega Man 1. I might retitle it to be a bit more clickbaity. That video, it's very edited. It's more of a skit. More skit, less video, like, just like me talking video. That video is almost done. I just need to I need to edit the outro. Not the outro, but like the ending, like the end in 2 minutes. But that video, it's only like 8 minutes, but it's densely edited. It has a lot of, moving parts. That was, I bought stuff for that video. Like, I bought props just for that video. I should, I need to finish it. It's like the last 2 minutes I gotta finish, and I have one more very involved edit, and then it's like the closing stuff, and then it's done. I've been doing that since, I've been working on that video since the Mega Man 2 stream. Because I had the idea for the Mega Man 1 video after the Mega Man 1 stream, but I didn't start working on it until after Mega Man 2. Catch up on chat. I've been reading the chat, but I just want to finish my thoughts. Ultimate thing with the videos, I have a lot of videos planned, and I want to be as consistent as I've been on Game Room the last couple weeks on Joe 64. Joe 64 has taken a bit of a backseat while I build up that backlog. Then I switch editing softwares. I'm now using DaVinci Resolve, which has been a lot better for me than VideoPad. VideoPad, I was just kind of hitting that ceiling. DaVinci Resolve, the ceiling's way up there because like they use it for like movies and stuff. I've had it's been a lot better. Yeah, I'll tell you this much. The responding to your question, I don't even know how you're gonna up it after the last, some hair on my phone. After the last charity event, we think that every time, and we just kind of don't think about that question until we hit the next 90-day meeting. With the next one, I really don't know where we go from here. We will have another one. We will have another charity event. I couldn't tell you where we're gonna go for the next one. And that's not me doing I'm not gonna talk about it. No, genuinely, I don't know. Cause like what I can say is I feel like I don't know about the rest of the team, but I know me and bits of from what I've talked about the rest of the team just idly. I think we're ready for the next big refresh. We kind of had a big like we sat down and talked about we want to kind of rehaul these events. It's when we kind of started adding the live act, the more of the camera antics, like doing stuff like the Joey's Jeopardy, the gingerbread contest, the hot ones, chicken nugget hot ones contest competition, that kind of stuff. About 2-3 years ago, and we'll kind of feel like we're at the impasse again. Like we need what we're doing next. We talked about doing a series specific event. It's just about finding what we're all on board with, and like we're talking about 5 different people. We have 5 very different gaming interests. Um, I'm gonna be honest. We one on one we have like some interest. It's hard to find something we're all into. I don't know if we needed if we're starting to run out of ideas. I could see us not, and I don't think we would do that. Like, oh, one out of ideas. Let's do a Mario one. I think a series like Mario we could do very easily. Um, Sonic, I feel like we would have to really figure some stuff out and really pull into some like crazy picks. Um, Maybe a Sega themed one, but I don't know. There is one theme idea we've had. I guess I'll say because I don't know if we're gonna do it. If we do it, then it won't be until next summer. I know that much. We don't want to do it in the winter. We want to save it for summer because we feel like we get tied in some fun ways with the summer theme. But time travel. We want a theme to be time travel. We have this idea, and it's more like gaming through the ages. And we start with like Atari. I don't know what event we're going to do with Atari 2600 games. We start with Atari, and we work up each so on and so forth. We slowly work up to eventually to the modern day by the end of the event. And it's like you have to like there's so much to think about there and what do you pick for each time period. It's like I feel like you have to include stuff like Mario 64. Like yeah, but Atari, what do you even do for that? Like I know games on the Atari, but like a way that makes it fun. So like Atari 2600, the concept's cool, but just watching someone play the Atari 2600 game for like an hour, it's not that interesting. We gotta figure out something that's more interesting. If you know, a lot of almost all the events from last year had a twist. I can't think of my least favorite events from last year didn't have twists. I was saying about this the other day. I love My Sim Sky Heroes. It's a fun game. I like to stream the story mode at some point. But no, us playing it for an hour doing the dog fights is it was kind of whatever. I think we did after Joey's Jeopardy or Impress the Host. That's what I called it this year because it was just a different game. And I like to keep. I don't know how long we'll do the Joey quiz shows. I like to keep as long as it's still fun and people are engaged, and I can keep coming up with cool ideas. I like to do another Impress the Host and evolve the concept further. But if I think of an idea for a different quiz show, I want to be against doing another like Jeopardy, just more basic trivia game show. Best game from the A1 Wars. Eh, that's not like in general. That's not a bad idea. I just don't think it fits the charity event. I'm gonna be honest, because like I feel that'd be a cool idea for like a video series. Like here's like the 3 best and worst games on like the Atari 2600. Here's the 3 best and worst games on the NES and like comparing them and stuff. We don't do a lot of like sit down and like I feel that's something like afterwards you want to sit there and like talk about it. And like it's about with the trade it's about keeping the energy high, pacing quick. Um I'm gonna keep that idea in the back of my mind of comparing best and worst games from a certain game console. That's an interesting idea. I'm sure someone's done that already. Um but no, but yeah, like if you look at the best and worst, at least to me, well maybe I don't want to call them worst. So I feel like I can't think of an event that's actually bad that we've done. But if you look at to me, I think the more popular, more engaging ones are the ones like I would not all of them could be as crazy as the final one, the final mile, where we were doing Forza Horizon and we were all in the car and with the spinner wheel. But like, I want that in every event. Even that means having less events. If you notice, we have less events each, less games each event. It's real saying we use the word event a lot. Um, each game that we do less games each event. We add in more. We do less 30-minute and 1 hour ones. We do more 2 hour, 1 hour 30 ones. Um, but it's because we want to put that effort. We want to. It can last that long. And I want to keep pushing that concept for them. Like I think Forza, that's like the new gold standard where we want to achieve for it. May not have as much setup as that did, and unfortunately, we just didn't have time to test on it beforehand. That's another thing. I won't get deep into this. I really want to get everything tested beforehand. We did a lot better this time. I would say Forza and the racing sim was the only thing that we had to sit there and just be like, how the heck do we get this to work? Otherwise, like the Kinect worked immediately. I don't think we really had no tech issues except for the Forza stuff. And that was an awesome segment. People wanted to see that so bad that they waited like 40 minutes for us to figure it out. Um Fighting is a theme I wouldn't mind with 22 because we did do Beach Battle was more the fighting theme was more for like the event itself, the whole weekend. We did do a lot of fighting games. It was more competition focused, less fighting focused. But I don't, it's doing nothing but fighting games. We've talked about that. I just don't think we really get into it. We're not. AJ's big into fighting games, and I would say I'm probably behind him on that. But I'm very far behind him, and I think everyone else is behind me on that. Of like, I've played a bit more fighting, and like we would probably rolling like beat 'em ups and stuff into that, but. Eh. It also comes into our interest. We gotta be engaged to a certain degree. But I want to do more stuff with the Forza where it's I feel like the lowest effort we should put into events is like the Mario Party 9. Where like we had the 4 seats and the plus sign and we were constantly rotating with the game. And that was a fun visual gimmick. And I think like sometimes that's like nice. It was very simple and you need those more breather things. But like that's what I feel like that needs to be the bare minimum. I really want to take out I want to do more live action stuff. We didn't do as many as I wanted this last event. Excuse me, but I want to do more of that. I want to do more of the live action stuff. Like I think the last winter we did, I really liked the amount we did there. And I'd like to do a bit more than that. I eventually want to try a charity event where we do nothing, no gaming. It's just the live action stuff. And maybe we still we still find ways to integrate the gaming in, but stuff again like the Forza Horizon. That's a great example. Where, like, yes, the game is a big part of it, but a lot of it was going on in the camera. Stuff like that. Stuff like the Joey's impress the host. Um, what else? Joey's impress the host, the gingerbread making contest, the hot ones. I would like to really challenge us, and that'd be really challenging, but really push us and be like, hey, we can do this. Let's push ourselves, see if we can pull this off. But I don't know if that'll happen. At some point, I'm bouncing so many different things here. We've said that at some point we're gonna only do one charity event a year. It's just realistically, as these events get bigger and bigger, it's gonna have to happen. It's already, I want to say it's tight, but we don't want to end up burnout. I don't think any of us are anywhere near burnout. It helps that we only have 2 a year, but we have had heavy discussions about moving only to do one event a year. And we've all decided it would be summer. Summer would be the dominant one. But we have played one idea of maybe winter could be like a 1 day event thing. Be a lot more experimental. Not as much, it's a lot more low effort. It might be more of this like, we're all here on the couch, we're raising money for so and so cars, and we just sit here and play games for like 12 hours on a Saturday. And it's still it's still like a event, but like it's more laid back, and then let the summer one be the more it's a production. That's the adventure. I want the summer one. I eventually want to have a charity event that every year we come to. It's a show. Like, it is a show. Like, that's the eventual dream is like, I want to be on stage. Maybe not in front of a live audience would be awesome if we got to that size, but just on stage in general. We have like a show that's going non-stop. And it is a non-stop revolving door show where instead of us I love the BRB skits and I love the breaks we have and all that. I would rather those be intermissions, like bumpers, honestly. Put me. This is so I am the spearhead of the charity events, and it is mainly my like vision. But like I am not the sole person involved, so I do leave it very open to what everyone wants. Ultimately, my event, my thing that I lead, but I do like pulling everyone in, and a lot of ideas come from that, and a lot of pulling, push and pull, and all of that. Um, that's why when we had started doing the breaks, I was like, we need something to fill in that gap, and we did the BRB skits. Originally, I had the idea of us doing intermission skits. We do those pre-recorded skits, and in between each event, a skit plays, or maybe a couple of short ones. And it'd be like a minute or two, but it's just so we can transition to the next game. Um, but like if we did that, where it was a constant, like it really was nonstop, and I would like to get it to that point. We would have to plan out who is in which events. They would become a lot more specific. But it'd be like, okay, we're doing impress the host, or I don't know, we're doing the Sonic 2 race. It's me and Thomas. That 1 hour is John, Lucas, and AJ's break. Take that 1 hour to sit back and not be on camera. And that gives you a whole hour to just not sit there and enjoy and relax yourselves, eat, be off camera. And then we make, that's an hour straight. Normally we do, 15 minute? We do 20-minute breaks now, I think. Whereas the last time, 30 minute. God, I think it was 30 minutes, jeez. To me, it's a lot of dead air. Yes, we have the BRB skits, but it's a lot of dead air. And it's time we do, that's 2 hours of content. And we do produce 2 hours of content to fill that in, but imagine we could fit another, like, event or two. Oh, that's where my mind goes. So since we don't do the streams as long as we used to, we've shortened the streams, added in more breaks, more intermissions and stuff. I don't know. I really want to clean it up more. I think what I want to evolve to is be a revolving door. Instead of being dedicated breaks, it's you still take 2 breaks. Everyone still takes 2 breaks. We plan under the schedule, and you do not come on camera. Even if you have the temptation to, you stay off camera. You miss out on that event. It is what it is. I would rather have that. More people saw the trailers. Yeah, same. We do put a lot of effort into them every year, and hopefully, I don't know, we get to that point. We'll see. I think we just keep putting all into them. They'll continue to just keep doing better and better. But the last 2 have done phenomenal. Both viewership wise, but also donations. Right, we did 1,800 last winter, which is like, what the heck? How did that happen? And we came into this one like, okay, guys, let's not expect nearly $2,000. We prepared for it. We had milestones set up all the way to $2,500. And we'll probably just reuse those ones this year. But we have plenty of milestones in case we like question it again. But that's why we also moved our goal to 1,000. Well, let's move it up to 1,000. And we feel like that was fair. Moving it up to 1,000, we felt like was a good idea. And no, we didn't hit that goal, but we still raised over $900 something. I think $972 for the AFSP, which is awesome. Still way leagues above 500, and we've all gotten to the point though, like if we don't hit our goal, we're still really happy. I think as long as we waste more than $500, I'm happy. I think I've gotten to the point I'm like, no, I want us to at least do 500 because I know we can do at least 500. But yeah, I thought focus on doing just one game and not end until you guys beat it. We would again. It's just that thing of like, we would need to have a lot into that if it was for a whole weekend. Now, like the only now again going back to doing something more experimental. If we did like Minecraft, this would like we would all have to really lock in and be like, yeah, this is what we're doing. But like if we did a week or just like a day long event, because again, talk about downsizing the winter events. This is not conformed, but we've had heavy discussions and it's likely. So we can put more of in the summer. Because you've always talked about toward summer, we start planning like 6 months in advance instead of 3 months in advance, potentially, or maybe 4 or 5 months. We start doing like 120-day meetings or something. Um, but we did Minecraft, but I would want like every 30 minutes or every hour something happens, or there's something constantly happen. Like look at the if you watch, they just did an edited down version of it on Technoblade's YouTube channel. Well, it might be on Team Technoblade. I don't remember. But of his charity stream that he did, the last one he did, and like that was like a 4 6 hour stream, but it was they had so much stuff lined up throughout the whole event, and it's like yeah, I want something like that if we were going to do one game. Um, I need that's what I need. I need something like that where it's just bam, 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 not just well playing one game straight. Cause like I can not that I've done it often, but I have done that a couple of times on the channel. Where it's like we just play a game straight. Cook Minecraft foods. We do want to bring back. We really want to do another cooking segment. We really want to do another cooking segment. Um, it was just not feasible last time. Again, it's a matter of getting a like. If we could get a dedicated set, we kind of joke about it but like about like oh like the set or the studio or whatever. Whenever we do these events, we're in just someone's house. It was my house for a while. We moved to someone else's house. I won't disclose that just because I don't know if we've ever disclosed that publicly. But what we call the beach house. Um, that's the one we've done. We did the whole last event in the last two events in actually. For those, you know, we don't have access to the kitchen now, unfortunately. Not we can't have a film crew in the kitchen to say. And my house is a bit harder because I don't live by myself, and our kitchen is in the middle of the house, so it's like when we did it that the bacon one, we did the brownies, we were blindfolded. It happened to be my roommates were out of town for the weekend, so it worked out. That doesn't always work out though. And we able to use the living room. That would be the dream though, but what would really be the dream would be if we get a venue. I would love to rent out a place. Like it is the biggest thing of renting out a place is it's expensive. If we raise like most places tell me about $100 to $200 a day, and we went it for 3 days. What I'd probably do would be axe the Friday stream, went it for 2 days, make the Saturday Sunday stream a bit longer, just because the Friday streams it's kind of more tradition. It's more tradition, less we really need it. We've just always kind of done it. And really, we always did Friday in the evening because like people had work, and at the time, some of us were in school still. That's why we did the Friday streams that late. Now we can also do the Friday all day, like we did Saturday, Sunday. I just don't know if everyone's up to doing 3 straight days of streaming, but I think doing the 2 days, I think that's fair. Um, but we got a venue, but like, what's it say, $100? I don't. I for the amount that whenever I look at how much I want to spend on stuff for the charity event, I look at how much we raise. If we raise, say, like 5 grand a event, then yeah, I would drop like a couple $100 on a venue. That is worth it because you look at the amount we are raising. That is a small percent of that. But you look at us raising, okay, raising $1,000 again. Awesome, that's an amazing amount of money. I am spending a quarter of that just on the place we're staying at. I would rather just donate the $200. You get like at that point it's like just donate the $200. Why are you why are you spending that money? Why don't you spend that money? I went into that with the one we did Mario Party Madness. That's kind of where I learned that lesson. I kind of always had the mentality, but like I I kind of use that as an excuse to let me buy all the Mario Parties. I've always wanted to own all of them. But like Mario Party 6, I'm pretty sure I spent over $100 on. 7, I think it was like 8. I think I ended up spending like nearly $200 to $300 on Mario Party. And that was back when we were only doing like just our goal was $500. Event went great. But yeah, like about half of our goal, if I would have donated all those Mario Parties, we could have gone all the way over to like $700. You know? And it's like, but because I spent all the money on the Mario Parties, I just had no money. I barely donated that event. I was kind of like, that was kind of a reality check for me of, yeah, don't drop a bunch of money under the guise of it's for charity if you're not donating to charity. And two, yeah, I just really just wanted to own the Mario Party games. I'm so glad we did it. I took as a lesson learned. Yeah, that would be again if we like. I would like to do more live action stuff. But again, that'd be like imagine we went out at Dave and Buster's and did a charity event at Dave and Buster's. That would be cool. How much? It's expensive. Dave and Buster's went out. $10 to $2,000. You can rent out up to 2,000 for 2,000 people. Nationwide events. Make us your home for multi-location events. Okay, that's like big. You have to contact a part. You have to contact their planner. You can't even see like the rough price. No, you have to like talk to someone. How much? I know I've been able to find the price before. 30 to 40 guess. I've never actually called the people for the special events. But I think it's like $1,000. Dave and Buster's went overnight. I think it's overnight's what I need to look up. How much to buy out Dave and Buster's all day? Because the thing is, The thing is, when you went out a place, you need to pay them the amount that they would make that day. That's the big thing with that. Because if you went out Dave and Buster's all day, they're not making any money but from you. And granted, you're going to buy like food and stuff there. And they probably won't have as much staff that day. But let's see. Buying out Dave and Buster's location for an all-day event requires a minimum spend of $1,000 for taxing. Yeah, before tax. But even that's a rough estimate. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna look. Well, Nintendo won. No, I don't. It's why all the money goes to Tiltify, and if you like, I always say, if you look at your bank account, it says, um, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention goes directly to their whatever bank account they have, and the AFSP is a very well trusted organization. On top of that, luckily, um, If for any reason anything sketchy started coming up about them, we would definitely consider but change it. But for now, we have no reasons to do so. I've been EMF like an hour now, but no, no. With it would be cool to rent out a place. Again, this is expensive, and even if you're doing it for charity, places aren't still unflexible. I had a place. I'm not gonna go because it's some personal connection, so I'm not gonna go deep into it all. But I had a place that I called a place that I've rented for a volunteer thing that I do regularly, and they were always very accommodating because of the group we were part of. And I was like, okay, I'm a part of this group. You've known us for years. I'm doing this for charity. They'll cut me a really good deal. And I just wanted a portion of the property. It was one of those properties like a big field, and they had like a building. They had like a rec area. And I was like, I just want it for the weekend. How much would it be? And if I remember correctly, it was like $700 a day. It might have been 500 or 250. It might have been 250 actually. 700 might have been for the whole weekend. I don't know. It was astronomical though for what you were getting. And like you're paying that much to rent it out for like a family cookout for a day. Like let's say it was $500. $500 to rent out that big place. You get an air conditioner, you got all the seats, the bathroom. That's worth it. You know, you gotta think you are getting a lot out. You get that whole field. You got all the picnic tables. You know, they had a big projector screen for like movies and like you know, you got the whole place to yourself for all day. They had a big bonfire pit. Like, worth $500. But when you're wasting money for charity, I don't want to drop $500. I was just a basic rate. And they don't give the volunteer group I work with, um, the basic rate. They pretty much give it to us for free. So I was like, sure, you know, tax write off, yada yada yada. You know, I thought we would get away with it a lot more, but no. I was like, okay, I guess I'm not doing that. um, I have a place I found recently that I want to call and see what their rates are. I have a feeling it's not going to be in my budget, but I still want to. I'm still willing to call it. I've called a lot of places just because you never know. How much is it to rent out a AMF bowling alley, or I think it's what is it called now? They changed the name because they got bought. Lucky Strike. That'd be a weird place, but Lucky Strike went out all day. Went out building. This has now just become a research stream. Yeah, it's not showing me anything. I'm sure it's a similar weight though, because I've done parties and stuff there before. It's expensive. 10 people pass for 3 days. Are you allowed to live stream at Disney World? Is that a? Are you? I mean, I guess you. Yeah, I've seen people do it. Okay, that's it. Okay, that would be greatly appreciated. Um, don't just throw them at me randomly because I can't. I don't live anywhere near Disney. Just putting that out there. But like, man, it's just like my big thing is having like doing this big live stream event, having all these people. Like, I don't know. That is, I don't even know like what the event would be outside of going to Disney World. It'd be fun to just do a vlog at Disney World. If we go went out of space at Disney World now, that's different. Or we can went out the park for the day. I know that's talk about astronomically. That is to infinity and beyond to went out a Disney World park. Just one section of it. I've looked at it before. Like doing something like that, yeah, no, that's bleh, bleh. But imagine doing a charity event at Disney. No, I'm hoping that one day, like a church or like a local rec center or something, it's like, hey, like, can I just rent it out for like 2 days? Come on. 2 days. That's all I need. So what I'll just do if it like Friday doesn't work. Be like 6 years anyway. So yeah. Who knows what it'll be then? But I do have one potential place we might be able to do, but it's still kind of sketchy. Not the place isn't sketchy to be clear. I don't even know what the place is, but the place is sketchy in case we do end up going there. I don't want to say that, but it's. I shouldn't even said the word sketchy. It's more. It's a lot of logistics and like they have a really cool kitchen there, but would they use that facility 7 days a week? Um, some weekends they don't, but it's very specific weekends, and it's like, could we get a like, can we make everything aligned to work? I need to talk to the person who owns the building. Luckily, it's a building that's very close to everyone's houses, but making it work, and then we have to okay, how are we going to set up our equipment there? The internet's good enough. I have tested because I've been there. I've used the place several times for non-YouTube stuff. The internet's amazing. I tested the internet one day idly. I just started doing generic YouTuber videos. I don't need to do gaming. Gaming's for losers. For nerds. We do want to do more vlogs. We were gonna do a vlog the other day. We didn't do it because I guess it's I don't say any details out of respect for their privacy, but Lucas's it was me, Thomas, and Lucas, and then Lucas like, oh, the mind my girlfriend comes, and we didn't mind, but we were like, we're not gonna vlog now though, out of respect of her privacy. Um, but we were gonna vlog. We actually went to Dave and Buster's, and we went to some other places. But yeah, no, me and Thomas is getting a camera. I should ask if he got that. He might not be. He might be awake. He is getting a new camera. He really wants to vlog more with it. It's weird just being in a public place and vlogging with that kind of camera. It's like, using a phone, you can be a lot more discreet. People won't realize you're vlogging. But I want to do more like vlog stuff. Even if it's like, me and Thomas are like go to a bunch of stores like game hunting. I always love watching game hunting, like yard sales and stuff. I feel awkward with recording people's houses though. I don't mind like showing hauls I get from yard sales, but like I feel like that's kind of weird. Thrift stores is not as bad because like you're in like if you go to Goodwill, it's like whatever. Somebody tries to lose sand. See, I don't mind doing crazy like stuff that's like gonna make me go crazy. It's gotta be interesting. Like I don't know. I feel like by the time I lose my sanity, I'm gonna just fall asleep or have to go to work. Like that's the other thing. A lot of the crazy days I can't do because I have a job. You know, I could get days off, but only if I'm gonna take like a whole week off for like a challenge or something, it better be a really good one. I've always had the idea of like being blind for a week, and I don't know if it would be insensitive. It might be kind of insensitive to people who are blind, but like living life blind. I'm just always been curious how this. Maybe not for a week, but even like this for 24 hours. I would have to be a day I don't have work. Like you cannot work. I think any of the jobs I've had, I cannot work blind. Like, and I'm not even like that's just generally just a fact. One of the jobs I worked, I had to drive every day. Not to work. Like a part of my job was driving, on top of driving to work, of course. But just like yeah, I would just want to do other things like go into the store. Like I don't even know. I don't know. Like I don't know how you get away without like just put on like a mantis sleep mask. And then I figure it's gonna get weird looks from people. Someone donated $1 million plus the tax for it. $1 million, so like a million and a half. Cover the tax. Yeah, I would honestly, I don't know I'm very much the person. I'm like, would I quit my job? I don't know. I feel like maybe I would be like, okay, I'm giving myself 1 year to like do full time YouTube and like full time. I stream every day. I put out a video every day. Short. I mean, I would put myself on like TikTok and like really do the whole thing for years straight. And if I could not pull it off after a year, or like I was not at the point where I feel like I could pull it off within a reasonable time frame, $1 million ain't gonna last your whole life. That is enough for me to like. Honestly, my I don't know if I talk about this. 10 million could probably last you your whole life if you put that into savings. Yeah, 1 million if you were really. If I really wanted to, yes, but like I'm thinking about like okay, 1 million, buying a house. That's like the kind of house that I would want. I don't want a big house, but I want a nice house. That's like $200,000 to $300,000. We're already talking about a third of that money gone to buy that house. Or if I wanted to do payments on like a loan and stuff, well, you need to have a job to do that. Because you got to do the payments over time, and that million isn't going to last long enough, to do the payments. That takes like 10, 15, 20 years, whatever. Um, then you get all that. 10 million, okay, yeah, I could get, I could set like 8 million to the side in savings, buy a house, and still have enough money for like at least a year or two. If I was smart about, like, I don't know how it actually would react because I don't have $1 million. But if I won the lottery and got $1 million or $1 trillion, I've always said I would donate a large portion to charity. Cause I feel that's just a no duh you do, personally. But I would all of a sudden be like, yeah, let me buy like this. Let me buy like $100,000 Pokemon card. Let me get a PSA 10 graded copy of Super Mario Brothers. That's like $3 million. No, I'm not just gonna. I would not. I would just. I don't know. I feel like I would just keep spending money how I would already. I think the big thing is I would pay off my car, which I don't know if I've talked about this. I got a new car not too long ago, like a month ago. Um, I got a new car though, and I've already done the down payment. I already covered over half the car, so I'm not going to get into how much I spend and all that. That's too much personal stuff. But payments. I should be able to pay off the loan a lot sooner than you know. Um, I would start crying or hyperventilate. I would probably start screaming and calling people on stream. I would feel. This is during. Was it Sonic Mania? No, it was during the Sonic Origin streams. I think it was when we were in Hydro City Zone. I was thinking of Hydro City Zone and Sonic Mania. I'm almost Sonic. It was Hydro City during the Sonic Origin streams. Someone donated like $100, and it's like a week after I got the ability to do super chats, and it all went through. It all went through. I was worried it was going to go through, but I was like, worst case scenario, I just don't get the money if like it does go through. But I'm like pretty sure once you do the super chat and it goes through, like it would decline your card before it goes through. It all went through. I was like I teared up. I didn't cry, but I did tear up. And they never said anything. It was not a regular viewer. They came in, donated $100 and moved on. Maybe they were making a video. I don't know. They did. I never found it. Anyhow, I do need to go to bed. As much as I love talking, and I hope people watching live. We've had like 5 to 6 people watching live. This even during this. It's starting to trickle down midnight around midnight, but and COD being the goat in chat. Tomorrow, Little Nightmares. Wednesday, I like to do Densha Attack, but we might. Oh, we should start Resident Evil 9. Big win. I should really start Resident Evil 9. Then, the sooner I get that done, I can return to get another game from GameFly. I might finally start. I keep forgetting I have it because it's literally been sitting on my PS5 downloaded for like 3 weeks, probably 2 weeks. Man, I really want to play RE9, but I also really want to play Densha Attack. It looks like it's a fun game. I don't know. We have a lot of games. We have a lot of games to play. I have a lot of games I want to play, but and the anniversary, and I got to fit Bounty Ball somewhere in there if we start off school. I'll do what I do. Make YouTube videos. That's what I did, especially during like summer breaks and stuff. That was the biggest thing I did during breaks. I was like YouTube. I ultimately find a hobby you like and get into it. I don't know, video gaming is a hobby, but you know, maybe find like a second hobby. I have multiple hobbies. I say that like it's impressive. But no, like I don't talk about a lot of it on YouTube because I don't like a lot of it's like very personal stuff. I always allude to like my volunteer group, and I keep that very vague because that's a very big part of my life. That's been a part of my life longer than YouTube. And I don't want it to like ever anything. I don't want because of me being an internet personality that makes me sound a lot bigger than I really am. I don't ever want that to affect that to affect you know my volunteer group. Um, and that's a very big part of my life too. One day I do want to talk about it. I feel like I'm going to get to the point in my life where I'm going to feel comfortable talking about it. I've gotten closer to it. So I do want to talk about it. I would love to talk about it, like on the podcast if we ever do another episode of Safe State. I don't want to do a deep discussion. I'm not going to get into it because me and Thomas have not sat down and talked about Safe State in a long time. But yeah, I do not. We both have talked about the idea of wanting to do more episodes, but it has not happened. So I don't really know where we're taking that channel in the future. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to do more stuff on there. We talked about just doing more of a variety of content on there. I don't know. Maybe evolve it. I'm not gonna talk about what ifs actually. Out of respect of Thomas not being here, I'm not gonna talk about what ifs. I don't feel like that's right to do. Personally. But anyhow, I really need to go to bed. It is 12:20. Yes, it is 12:20. I'm not uploading a short today. I've been doing daily shorts on this channel for the most part. I've missed a day or two, but I've been trying to do daily shorts, and if I don't do it that day, I at least do a stream. Yesterday I didn't do one, so I did that stream. I did stream today. But definitely days I don't stream, I make sure I get one out. I think just keeping that flow of content, I think it's helped. I've noticed that stream with we've had more people in the Joe's Game Room streams since I've started doing that, even if they're just lurkers. And I noticed we got a lot of good viewership on the shorts. Almost all the shorts have hit at least 1K, which I'm very happy with. I know I should put my shorts on TikTok. I would pay someone to do that. I would be like, hey, here's like, I don't know, $50. You do this for me for the like $50 a month. I mean that's underpaid. I don't know, but literally just take my short, upload on TikTok, type in the title and all that. I'm sure no one's made a website that you can put you can put the MP4 on. Like I can take the MP4 of my short and it automatically uploads it to you put in title, description, all that, and it does YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, I don't know, some other one. I'm free. I don't know. I really do appreciate it, Kyle, but I would feel bad. That is, genuinely, I would want to pay people for even for something as small as that. I just do it myself, but um, um, that's some pop up project I did back in my mind. Well, I've talked about this a little bit, mainly with Sparks. Sparks getting the game development, so I've talked to him about it a bit. But I've been paying people to help me develop a game in the background. I don't know when I would like to talk about it sometime this year, like make a video. This would be on Joe 64. But I've been working on a game, and I'm hoping. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Kickstarter. I've been debating on doing a Kickstarter for it though. But I want to get the game to a point where like I get a demo out that you can play, get an idea of what you'll be getting, see assets of stuff that's coming in the future, and all that. That's something like I've been paying artists for. I plan to eventually pay a musician. I'm doing all the coding, but I've been paying artists to like make all the assets and help me with like the script writing and all that. It is a visual novel, so I guess 2D technically, but it is not like not when you immediately think of video game. It is a visual novel. It is a very interactive one. It is not. It's very more akin to something like. I should really stream this game, Slay the Princess. More akin to something like Slay the Princess. in terms of like just having a ton of different choices. Doki Doki Literature Club's a fun game, but there's not a lot of choices. It's more of a experience. Like most visual novels, it's more just you kind of go through it. It's more like a game like Slay the Princess, where it is like tons of choices, um, multiple endings, all that. I don't want to say it's as in depth as that game, because that game has like endings upon endings upon endings, and then the different endings you get gives you a greater, bigger ending, and there's like 8 bigger endings, and to get to each of those bigger endings, you need to play the game for like 10 hours each. And it's so cool. I've only ever done one playthrough. I want to do another playthrough. It's been long enough now. I feel like I could do one. It's fresh enough in my mind where like it's been far enough away where I could stream it again. I could stream it and enjoy it. That was a game I just played on my own time. It's like, I wouldn't stream this. And I'm like, no, this would be really fun to stream. But it's a visual novel, and it's of a story I have wanted to tell since I was in middle school. And it is a story that I have evolved over the years since then. So long on the YouTube, longer than pretty much anything else I've ever. I don't think I've ever spent this much time on anything in my life. At least like maybe not in pure hours, but I think that goes to YouTube. But in terms of over time, um, I'm building up a lot, but like it really means a lot to me. I have hinted to it before in one video on my channel from like I think it's like from like 2019 or 2020. It's a video. I know the video. It is not a fanfic. No, this is a game that will be on Steam. This is a fully original idea. I don't want to get deep into it because I really want to save it for the video. I have held off. I've talked a little bit about like, oh, I had this idea for a game or a story or a book or a movie or a TV show because it's gone through a lot of different forms. I've always talked about this for a long time. I think I've alluded to it a bit over the years, but I really want to save it for a proper reveal. And I've waited this long. I'm gonna ask you all to wait a little longer. I'm gonna ask you to wait a little longer until I fully talk about it. But I have been doing some coding. The first 2 chapters are done in terms of script. All the assets aren't done, but like the first 2 chapters are playable. They don't. It uses placeholder backgrounds, and there's a lot of missing characters. Um, a lot of characters just don't move. Um, I do not know if I'm gonna have voice acting in this visual novel. I would like to. That's just a matter of if I can get the money to hire voice actors, and that goes into doing a Kickstarter. Right now I'm just doing the bare minimum of renders for all the characters of different. It's definitely Knuckles Mania, y'all. I love how that's your first thought. Knuckles Mania, the announcement video. I'm still so proud of that video. It's such a corny video, especially when you realize it's just me doing a parody of the Sonic Mania reveal trailer. Um, it's funny you say that. It is Knuckles Mania. It is Knuckles Mania. But this story, this idea, the series has evolved so much from that form. The tease in that has nothing to do with the modern version of it. I don't even know why. I was like, oh, I'm gonna tease it in this video because I was like 16 or 15. I was like, oh, this would be so cool. And I teased it there, and I'm just like, that's not that's actually the tease in there is the original name of the project. That's the crazy part. It's not hard to find. It's very easy to find that video. But has nothing to do. Very loosely has stuff to do with the modern thing, but it was very different. I'll talk about more when I announce the series or the game. I can't do so many iterations. Okay, I'm cutting myself off here. We're ending stream. I need to go to bed. It is 12:30. We've been live for 3 hours. I love streaming. I love sitting here just talking. I'm going to bed now. Everyone, y'all have a great night. Oh, I'll do one last thing. There's nothing this mug. Y'all don't know what this mug means outside of the mug from the Amazing Nintendo podcast. Not an ad. I just love this podcast. But I just recorded the first part of a video everyone has wanted me to make. At least I have. I hope y'all still want me to make at this point. That I have said that was going to come out multiple times over the last several years, and it is finally coming out. If it does not come out, I will do something. I don't know, but there was a announcement for that video in the direct this Thursday, and it's all about the. It's not about this mug, but this mug is the start of it because I'm gonna need a lot of energy for that video. I'll let y'all figure out. I'll let you think about that for now. I'll leave you with that. That's the last I'm gonna say because I love hinted stuff. I love just leaving in breadcrumbs. Um. Anyhow, I went to grab my water mug and I grabbed that instead. I meant to grab this for the outro. Anyhow, with that fun tease, it's probably obvious, but I'm gonna be quiet about it for now. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoy as always, and please take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Have a lovely rest of y'all's night. I will see y'all tomorrow for Little Nightmares and Thursday for the 8th year anniversary of the Joey64 family of channels. Alright, see y'all later.